Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, trooper. Yeah, we in here. It ain't much to really talk about today. Like it's like you know what I'm saying. And not trying to be funny. I kind of got the itis. Yeah, I found this really good salad place right on Uber Eats, and it woke my taste buds up. Like I couldn't taste nothing else like that, but this fucking salad right here. And I had the carrot miso dressing. And you gotta mix. Listen, let me tell you something. You gotta mix the carrot miso with the creamy Caesar. It's a different type of fucking taste. That shit got me feeling like I ate a steak. Like I'm fucking tired, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. This is basically a shoot the shit slide. So it'll be what the fuck it will be. I will stay or I will go. It don't really matter. Motherfuckers talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about. I really don't care. Hey, Auntie Mecca. I'm feeling a lot better today. I had a nice salad, and I think that too. Also, I think I noticed this after my treatments. Like when I eat fucked up, like I be craving fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Like eating cheese steaks and just horrible ass shit. I don't. My recovery time it be I think a little longer because like in the beginning I was just eating like vegetables. I was just eating good like healthy shit, and then looking it up, I need to be eating like high fat, no carb. I mean, I was eating ice cream. I was eating all type, but happy food, and it was fucking with me. So today, not just today, but this whole week, not this whole week, 'cause this is the start of the week. Let me see. Yeah, this whole week, I was eating like fruits, like a lot of mango, fucking I don't know if y'all know about the golden melon. If you don't know about golden honeydew melon, you got to get into it. It'll change your life. That's probably like the best melon ever. Hey, Senescence, that's like the best like melon ever. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Why Auntie, wait a minute. And I think that's what it was, Auntie. Because you know what I'm saying? I guess I got to experience the difference because that second the second treatment I was junk food out. I don't know what happened in my mind. It was like eat everything that's horrible. Drink all the soda, fuck this water. You understand? And I ain't doing that no more. I'm not doing that no more. It's strictly salad. Steak is good. I'm be eating a lot of steak, the fatty steak. But I always like rib. I don't like sirloin and all that other shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm gonna be at with it. It was not a good look or whatever. So yeah. I had a little mixture because I was still in the junk food phase on this last one, but I ate way better than I did prior to that. So I'm feeling I'm getting there. I'm getting there, but I'm not all the way where I need to be, and it's fucking up my plans because I plan to do a cookout. I had plans, you know what I'm saying? And hold up, wait a minute. Let me see something. Let me see something real quick because I know I'm not tripping. Hey Monique, sis, I know I'm not bugging the fuck out. StreamYard is tweaking because I'm looking on StreamYard and I'm wondering, I'm like, yo, why isn't RT in blue? But RT is blue. It's a blue and then it's a non-blue and it and what's it? Hold on. Oh, okay, Auntie. Thank you. Cause I'm looking like I was about to go in there and block that shit. I'm like, people still cloning in 2024. Like, are we still doing this shit? That shit is so 2018. So I remember when I was cloned. But now I'm gonna drop the link. Whoever want to come up, it's just a shoot the shit type of day. Cause like I said, I really got the itis for real. You know what I'm saying? Like it really hit me that fucking salad. It was so good, and it's arugula. Like arugula is my favorite. I'm so glad I found this place because most of the places here they either like your base for the salad is mixed green or it's iceberg, which is nothing wrong with mixed green. I don't like plain spinach. I don't like that spinach shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing wrong with it. But arugula is just the best for me. Like, arugula is like the meat of the salad world. Like, you get what I'm saying? It just is so good and zesty. And I said, wow, I could get a whole base of arugula. Only thing they was missing though, they didn't have on the add-on list, they didn't have no cabbage. But the weird thing is, one of their bases was like a cabbage cilantro. So the next time I order it, I think I'm gonna try their little cabbage cilantro base because I like cabbage and I like cilantro. But I just wanted, being it was my first time ordering it, I wanted to see what it was giving. So I said, let me just go with the arugula, I'm a little sleepy, y'all. And then I had got my my wild blueberry juice, pure juice. I ordered it from Amazon. Yeah, I'm gonna see what that's about. It tastes pretty good. Like, it don't have no sugar. It's just its natural state. But so it's not really sweet and it's not really sour. It's. So I think I would probably mix it like with some seltzer water to give it some zhuzh, because on its own, it's not really giving what I needed to give. And I think it's because, like I said, my taste buds is a little fucked up. So the blueberry is not hitting me the way I needed to. So I'm gonna just need the sting of the carbonation, no pun intended, of the seltzer water. So I was like, it's just been an unproductive day. Like, it's not really nothing going on. Like, the world has been kind of calm today. I was looking on Instagram. I was looking on TikTok. Nothing's really happening. Hey, Miss Coffee. Nothing is really happening. You feel what I'm saying? Like, only thing that I seen that was just wild and bananas, and I took a clip of it to show y'all, was, I don't know if y'all heard about in Philly. Hey, Renee, sis, miss you. But I what was I gonna say? It was this man. This man skeeted off on some random lady's leg in the Dollar Tree. Like, I'm just trying to imagine, like how do you do that? Like, was he walking around the aisles, like, fucking with his meat? Damn, I cursed. Messing with his meat, and then when it was about to happen, he just picked a random person and said, "Here, hold this." Like, it's just weird. Why would you want to do such a thing? How you been, Renee? Miss you. Like, why would you do such a thing? Let me show y'all the video real quick, because it is a lot. They caught his pervert behind. Thank goodness. Hey, Susan. Thank goodness they caught him. But it's just, why did you want to do that? Let me see. Okay, it did what it's supposed to do, because yesterday it was acting stupid.
Look, he fucking nutted on my fucking leg! You go to hell, bitch! Oh my god! He nutted on my leg!
That's bananas. That's why, ladies, and not trying to be funny, hit me. Hey, Midnight. Thank you so much. Thank you. Listen, this is why pepper spray is a must for everybody's purse that's not in a carry state. No, you know what? I'm trying to be serious, Miss Coffee. I'm trying to be serious, because it was funny. That, like, how that went, it was funny. It's like what happened to her wasn't funny, but it's how she sounded. It's on my leg. It was like, it's fucked up what happened, but girl, like, that my leg, like, you fucked it up. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, like, pepper spray is mandatory. So, like, if you're not following me on Instagram, like, follow me and hit the DM. I got you all y'all little security needs. You know what I'm saying? Little covert shit to take places that you may not be able to be taking stuff in, because these days it's crazy. She should have had her a good old nasty piece of pepper spray and sprayed him down. Hey, Caddy B, and sprayed him down. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, that little fake run and fall to the ground and my leg. What? Hold on. Let me put this up on the screen. Wait a minute. Let me read this. See, we in a crazy time, and then like where I live at in the Bronx, like I used to be making fun of the South Bronx. I call where I live Bougetto. Also, go to www.codajames.com and get your Bougetto shirts. You know what I'm saying? Because Coda Gang, we are Bougetto, we are bougie, and we are ghetto. You understand? So get you one. But you know what I'm saying? In my good Bougetto part of the Bronx, I used to be making fun of the South Bronx. Now they little shenanigans is coming to fuck up here because that's what's happening. Like the grave cases have went the fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? If any of you rapists is up there that's in the Bronx, you stay the fuck away from me, cause you gonna catch a bad decision. I'm trying to tell you. Don't come and accost me in the street. These motherfuckers is bold. You understand? They climbing in windows. They, you know what I'm saying? It's like that is some bold ass stuff. Cause that just happened to a girl, a 20-year-old girl up here, motherfucker climbed in her window and raped her. Like, even not trying to be funny, like I sleep with weapons. Even though like I have my husband, I still sleep with weapons. I sleep with weapons. I have weapons hidden all through the house. You know, because you never know. You know what I'm saying? I could be home alone, and the goddamn Amazon delivery person have grapo tendencies. We don't know what these people is on, but they will find out. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy. Yes, and it's like exactly. I'd have been thrown up at something else, but I would not have been screaming my leg. And we not victim shaming over here because people like to throw that word around a lot. They like to throw words around a lot that don't be applying to shit. That shit does sound funny and crazy. That part, not what happened to her, is definitely not funny or crazy. But I either make a meme or a sound bite with that fucking my leg. Yes, Susan, the boogie down. The boogie down is fucking crazy. I'm like, you know what? Y'all think I'm playing. Like, at first when my husband was talking about we need to go, sis, if y'all not following Rita running shit, please follow my sis. You get what I'm saying? Very entertaining woman. Let me drop the link real quick. But he was talking about like in the beginning, like we should move to Belize. You know what I'm saying? Like his family got money and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like they own like resorts, they own mad stuff. But I'm just saying that's not where we trying to go. We would try to go like off like the coast, like the island coast and stuff. But he used to be talking that mess. I'm like, I ain't moving to nobody motherfucking Belize. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck I look like? We could go visit. Hey, Harlem, I said I ain't moving to nobody Belize. The way shit is starting to look now, I might go move to somebody Belize. You know what I'm saying? Pop know how to speak fake Belizean because his grandpa and his grandma, like, you get what I'm saying? They be talking that yaga shit. You know what I'm saying? So he could fit right in. He could fit right in. Hold on, let me put a banner up just in case. Just in case somebody tries to porn bomb me. Hold on. Because people like to do that over here. That's you, Auntie?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Okay,
it
good.
is.
Take the banner down now. Good. How you doing, Auntie?
I'm okay. How about yourself?
I'm feeling much better than in the beginning. Hey, Simba sis. I'm
You
feeling
know, I'll
like
be checking on you. I'll be checking on you, so you know.
now I know, and I love you for that. You check on me every day to make sure that I'm good and I'm okay and I'm in good spirits.
But this you're right. This what I need a favor from you though. It's not
What?
nothing major,
Okay.
right? I need you to send me because I don't want to leave like not reading them out.
Oh, you need I don't if you need IG for Naria, I don't
No,
got
no. I just
oh,
need you to give me like a couple of female names, even the ones that support you the most.
okay.
Just send me a list of their names. Let me just I ain't trying to take over, but this is what I'm working on for us.
Okay.
And this is just the first part, but I want to add because it came out real nice. So I want to be able to add like different women names
Mm-hmm.
and it like just listen, just
Okay.
listen.
Ladies in the house, raising up Coca-Cola. James, Tiara, and Miss Black, what's up?
Oh,
Dollar just keeping it real. Rebel Princess, Queen Mark you know the deal.
yes.
Really love on the track, all the way down long. Talk your wrist, just bringing it back. Diamond shooter, earrings, jewels in the mix. Tizzle stay in neck, big I screw every fix. No lies detected, always repping strong. Thanks to the queens who've been holding on. love to our queens worldwide. Girls who hustle hard and never hide. From Harlem to Kingston, you make us proud. Turning heads, making waves, standing out in the crowd. Shout to our sisters, strength and unity. Every boss move, a symbol of unity. And Shanti, Cora, and Alicia too. We see you grinding, doing what you do. Oh. In the midnight hour, candles burn bright, stylish, elegant, educated, shining light. Nicola James, Tiara, and Miss Black too. We're lifting you higher, showing love to the crew. She's the hoodologist, always keeping it true. Rebel Princess Queen Mo, fire within all of you. Ghostface Keisha, Melly Mel on the rise. Always at the long talk, it's just no surprise. Diamond shooter, Aaron Fuse on point. Tizzle Tay, Hump, Mac Backs, never disappoint.
That's
So
fire,
the
auntie.
queens on deck. All back, I got it, star, gotta show respect. Elegant, stripping, sexy and smart. In every room you enter, you're the work of art. Yes, we uplifted by your fire and might. With every challenge faced, you ignite the night. Me and Shanti, Cora, and Alicia shine. Strong and powerful women, always on the grind. From boardrooms to stages, we make our mark. Every move calculated, leaving a spark.
I'm not finished with it though. I want to
That's
add.
fire though. That's
You like?
fire. I think that's one of the best ones so far. That's trying to be funny. That like all of them is fire, but that one right there, like that shit really had me like in the zone. You feel me? Like that. Thank you so much, auntie. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get all the people name in it.
I think you possibly got everybody. You probably just maybe not Reese. Maybe was the only one that you didn't have. I think you had Queen Mo in there. You had Simba in there. You had Tizzle Tay in there. I think did I hear Jayla? Was Jayla
No,
in there?
that's what I'm saying. I know. See, I'm missing
So
names.
I gotta go. I gotta listen to it also here.
Right. That's why I need y'all help. I need y'all help with this one. Normally, I don't ask for help,
No, no,
but I need y'all help with this because that came out fire.
no. I really did though.
So I'm like, let me make a part two to that.
Yeah. You
So
so
I need
talented,
like
Auntie.
um um Nari, um see right like when I'm in the mode I can't think. I can't think of their name until after I finish, then I'll be like, heck, I should have added this name.
Right.
So I need some help from
And just
everybody.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
And
that
then
was
after I finish with us, I'm gonna do one for the men.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fire. But you say what you seen on the internet? You see anything interesting? Cause ain't shit been going on. I just was like, I'm going live. I'm just gonna kick it. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that shit in Philly was weird. You know what I'm saying? Like people eating on people's legs, just random shit.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. That was crazy right there.
That's bananas. That's
That was
bananas.
definitely crazy. But I ain't trying to victim shame or nothing, but I did laugh when she was like, my leg.
Thank you.
I
See, that's
did.
my auntie for real. Because people get where our heads is at. Like exactly, we not victim shaming. Like it's fucked up what happened. But exactly that my leg shit. That somebody gonna make a meme out of that shit. My
Yeah, they are.
leg. Like that wasn't no. That was not giving trauma for
But
nothing.
I felt her pain though. I felt her pain
That's why I
because I
said
probably would have been throwing up all over the place.
yeah, like I would have been like, you know what I'm saying? Like I probably have been trying to chase this nigga down or some shit like that or whatever, or probably not, because like I be going places most of the time. My husband be with me, so my husband would have been beating that nigga ass or some shit. So but if I wasn't, I keep the big can of pepper spray. Like you understand? Like I don't keep like that little. I keep that shit, that bear mace ass cloud. Like you'd have got sprayed down, homeboy. Like as soon as he'd have been walking towards me, because that's what I want to know. Like was he walking towards her with it in his hand? You get what I'm saying? Like, how does a person go about randomly skeeting on people?
Like, how do you get that close?
Right. Because it had to be out. You know what I'm saying? And I watch everybody. I don't give a fuck what people think. You know what I'm saying? Like, wherever I'm at, I watch people. Where did he? I don't know. It's just a rabbit hole and a Pandora box. Like, how did this happen? Even with him doing it, like you was in the store just walking around. with your meat, you know what I'm saying? And then you was, about to whatever climax or whatever you want to call it, and then you say, yeah, let me throw it on somebody. Who thinks of that?
That's a good question. Miss Rare Aunt Macbeth ain't got no answer. I ain't got no answer for that one.
Right. It's like, how did this happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? What are the step by steps? Like, I wish I knew the people that worked at the Dollar Tree, because I would ask them, can I get some camera footage? Because he couldn't have just been just walking around just regular and just randomly. Rita, you didn't hear about this, sis? If you're not busy, come up, sis. If yeah, like, he couldn't have just, you know what I'm saying? You had to have actively been moving around, moving it, as China say, moving and grooving by yourself in the store. Was you in a corner somewhere? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just so many questions at this point. So many questions.
It's a lot of questions.
But they
But
caught him. They
I
caught him.
got me, see, here's the thing. I got me a taser, right?
Mm-hmm. Me
I got
too.
the taser like the police got.
Mm-hmm.
I got one that's a flat that looks like a flashlight. I got one that looks like a cell phone. I got mace in my car. I
Yep.
got mace in the glove compartment. I got mace in the trunk.
That's my auntie, y'all. That's exactly.
Okay.
All I can say is mm-hmm. Cause I
And I'm licensed to carry and conceal.
see, and that's the thing, that only thing that I need. But I think New York is playing, because like you can get a gun in New York. A lot of people don't know that, but you got to go through like a mad, like, strenuous process. Because I put my little application in, I'm still waiting for an answer. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't
No,
have.
even here in North Carolina, like you got to go through a process. Cause see, since I was victimized, like
Okay.
I had to go under extensive. I had to, do a lot of stuff. I had to take training, like I had to go to target practice.
Yeah.
I had to learn how to clean the guns, how to put them up. Even though I'm licensed to carry and conceal, when I can and cannot pull it out, because people think because they have that they can just shoot a person. No.
Exactly.
So I had to learn. I had to take a lot of classes, and we go through the sheriff. The sheriff give it to you down here.
Okay. That's what I'm
So,
saying. It's time for me to go someplace where I could, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, New York was playing. You know what I'm saying? I put this application in like 2 years ago, so it's not even to start no process, because that's the only thing. When I was like, oh, this Hocha lady, oh, she gets it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, because it always. My mom was like, okay, why can't we, like, all the 50 states should be able to carry, because it's still in the what you call it, the amendment or whatever the hell, the
right,
Constitution.
the right to bear arms. Right,
Right. So this is my thing, even with America, all jokes aside. That paperwork and stuff that everybody's trying to act like this place is built on, we need to just scrap that shit. Do the shit over. It's just like us as black people is still, what is it, one third a person in the paperwork? Like, scrap the shit. Just make
right,
it beautiful artwork from the olden days. You understand? Like, because none of that shit is applying or whatever. And in New York, the way it's going now, we should be able to have that. It's just like, all jokes aside, I feel like teachers, right?
mhm,
Teachers should like have mandatory self-defense classes, and be able to have pum pums. You know how like all of these school shootings kept happening? I'm like, when are y'all gonna pass something so that the teachers can protect the kids? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right,
even the security in the school, all jokes aside, it should be regular security that can hurt people for real.
right. And they mostly put like high security like that in schools with the problem kids. But 9 times out of 10, the mass shootings didn't come from the kid. They came from, well, the kid had problems, but they mostly like nerds.
Right. It don't
Like they
come
be
from the
intelligent.
inner cities. I've never heard of an inner city mass shooting ever. It's all them places that people act like shit don't happen. That's
Well,
where.
technically, if there was a drive-by and more than one person was shot, that's a mass shooting.
True, but I've never heard of no kid coming to the
No,
school.
but you know because right, you ain't gonna because another kid gonna stop him before he get in there because they ain't gonna want to die.
Exactly.
they gonna pick that up because they all practically on the same level mentally.
Exactly.
Some just a little more mature than others. Some
Right.
have problem solving skills and some don't know how to solve issues in a combative situation.
And it's always the places where it's okay to have a pum pum. And it's the kids
Right.
with parents got a whole arsenal for no reason, just a whole bunch just because they could have them. They
See,
go,
that's the thing.
mm-hmm,
These kids, they get too much privacy.
right,
We couldn't close when I was coming up. I couldn't close no door. Oh, talking about you invading my privacy and all
right.
this stuff I see going on now. We couldn't do that.
That's a
And
whole
but
lot.
we still don't get it messed up. We still did stuff too.
No, we did. We definitely did. But we also had a healthy fear of if we got caught.
Authority. They don't feel authority. We had a fear of authority, whether it was our grandmother, our mother, our uncle, the
Mm-hmm.
lady lived next door. As long as they
Right,
was an adult, we kind of respected them. I'm not gonna say fear. We
right,
respected them because you knew that if your mother found out and Miss Betty is the one that told it, she ain't lying.
right.
See, now you can't go tell nobody if you see your somebody kid running across the street, like playing leapfrog as they call it,
Mm-hmm.
and you try to tell the parent gets mad at you now.
Yep. Yep.
Like
And
a lot of stuff that happens with the kids in school, if more parents would go to them parent teacher meetings and get to meet their teachers, the counselor, the principal, the assistant principal, the dean,
exactly.
trust me, they only violate and mistreat the kids who parents don't show up because it's like they don't care.
Yep. And you're right, because every school year when I was growing up, that's what my parents did. First day of school, met everybody, all my teachers, and let them know, like, she wild out, she act up. Let us know immediately. Even when it came
Yeah,
down to grades. Like if she's playing around and she's slipping, like don't wait for my daughter to fail.
and then want to tell me that
Right,
the daughter failed. But for the most part, what happens with that is they did tell the parent. They sent the letter home. They mailed the letter. A lot of the times they let the parent know that the kid is falling behind. But we rather have Gucci and Prada and you know all this expensive stuff than to pay for our kid a tutor.
right. And that's a funny thing. Not trying to be funny because I remember I got on the worst punishment in high school because of a tutor because I was messing around and like cutting like classes or whatever. And the crazy thing was like my father is like the coolest. Like my mother was trying to like after school program it. Like when I got in trouble and I'm you being sneaky and everything is catching up. But he's like, how did you fail science when science always like was your thing? So I tried to fake blame it on weed. However, they went and got me a tutor, right? Because I was like the weed is not helping me understand. I was like, and it is a little hard because it's and I was lying, but when they found out that they wasted their money, like, girl, you know all of this stuff, but your ass don't want to sit in class. You want to keep leaving and going somewhere. That was the worst. I think I was like on punishment. I didn't have a summer like that year. I don't think. Like, I think I did. I think.
Yeah, me and my little brother, I was bad in school because I used to finish my work before everybody, and then I had to, back then you gotta wait for the
Right.
rest of the
Hold
class.
on 1 second,
So,
Auntie. I'll be right back. I'm
mhm,
I'm listening. I gotta go do something with Pop Pop. Just
uh,
entertain them real quick.
so I started acting up, and I got in trouble, and my mom made me stay in the house for the whole summer and read vocabulary words and sentence structures and math and all of that stuff. Yeah. And I ain't been bad since. How you gonna put a kid on punishment for the whole entire summer? I don't even make that as like cruelty to a child. I don't know about now. Because these kids don't go outside. They don't
Right.
do no.
That was
They
what I
thought
had. I had the
I,
whole summer. They said, nah, since you played this whole year, and then you played with our money. You know what I'm saying? It was just a snowball of BS where it was almost like they're like, oh my God, like our innocent child is not that innocent. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was bad.
Well, see, and you know what? Because I knew what I did as a kid, I never said not my child. Never.
Right. Hey,
But
Kayvon.
I always asked them, regardless to what the teacher told me, whoever told me what, I still always asked them what happened.
Right.
I didn't just go by because the teacher said this happened. No, what happened and what led up to this incident. They hated me at their school. They hated me. But I didn't care. You got to be in tune with what your kid is doing. The same way some people be in tune on YouTube, take that same energy. And this ain't going at nobody. I ain't talking about nobody. I'm just talking about what I see in the world. Take that same energy when you be on social media,
Right.
putting up video after video, you taking pictures, you taking pictures of the food everywhere you go. Take that energy and put it in to your child and watch how productive that kid becomes.
That's a fact.
Watch how productive that kid becomes. Just because somebody grew up in the ghetto doesn't mean they are the ghetto.
That's the truth.
That's just was the living condition. You know how many bougie ghetto people I know?
You see, I made the shirt, the t-shirt, boo. That's me
Yeah,
all.
I saw that. I'm working. I'm working on that. I got you.
You know what
You
I'm
know I
saying?
got
Like,
you.
I was really, that's what it was. Like, I didn't know that I was in the projects when I was a kid. I didn't know that
Because
shit.
you just sent me something else that's even more like more. I got you. I got you. You're gonna get a whole commercial. I already told you.
Thank you, Auntie.
I
But that's what
already
it is.
told.
It's
I
how you
told you.
raise your
I
kids.
told you by the time I get your custom design thing situated, I'm going. I told you I had to learn how to do the drill rap. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember, I was
That
just
I was
starting
for
out.
the buddy snacks though. That definitely for the buddy
That's
snacks.
why if you notice, all of the songs is getting better and better
They
and better.
are. They really are. Hey, New York scenery, eatery and videos.
Yeah. So, oh, that's Cosmology Day. Yeah. So I
Oh
got
yeah.
you on that. I definitely got you because I see you have more stuff on there, and then you got like different websites that you on, like you on Amazon.
Yeah.
See, I got to put that in there. You want, and then you just send me something else. So now I have to add that in there. So every time you send me something, I write it down. So when I go in there to word your stuff up, because I'm coming up, whether you believe it or not. I can't rap worth a lick, but I'm coming up with all the lyrics.
Now I know you working. That's why I'm not rushing. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting you do the process how you do the process.
Yeah, that's why I'm just playing with yours right now. But when I finish with your product, you're gonna be very proud.
I know I am because I'm come so far, so you know what I'm saying. So far, so good. You've been, you know what I'm saying. So I know when it's done, it's like, oh shit, oh shit, I'm gonna be blown away.
Yeah, I done learned how to do the arts and graphics now. So I've been playing with that. So when I want to take y'all photos and turn y'all into Barbie dolls and stuff like that.
Oh, that sound fire. That sound fire. That sound fire.
So I got
Thank
the
you.
women. I got the women. We, woman empowerment. That's what it is.
Yeah, because
And parenting empowerment.
right,
Tending your damn kids. For the Lord do it for you.
right, right.
They not gonna be nice to them.
At all. They ain't gonna hear they
Cause
sobs
you
about
know
what
what?
happened to the
You know
child.
one thing that them Caucasian people don't like? An
What?
educated black person.
Nah, for real though.
They don't. You got too much power.
Yeah.
And that's what we got to teach our kids, that they came from greatness, that none of this stuff would exist if it wasn't for some black people, some Indian people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
That's
this stuff wouldn't even exist.
that's right. That's like with Pop Pop. Pop Pop a little nerd. Like he with the ish. You know what I'm saying? But that's if you like provoke him type stuff. But
Right,
he's a straight up nerd. Like he don't talk in slang. He don't know none of
right.
them little drill. This is my poor baby. Like got the Caucasian side. His grandpa is Caucasian on the Belizean side. Like you understand? So like no, his great grandfather, excuse me, or whatever. Like he picked that up. My baby has no rhythm, but I'm okay with it. Like I'm like ecstatic with it. You feel me? Because like if
Most
I
nerds ain't got no rhythm.
you know what I'm saying? Like if I go, because I was originally a nerd, and then you know what I'm saying, like trying to follow. You get what I'm saying? Like I want to be with the cool kids, and the cool kids wasn't doing shit. Like you get what I'm saying? So I'm just glad. I'm like I let him be his little nerdy self and play with people on his nerdy time, so that he don't feel the need to be a part of or whatever. That's one
Right,
thing with Pop Pop. Like he don't care about that. He don't have a follower spirit as of yet. So far that I see. Hopefully he just keeps it that way. He do what makes him happy.
right. See, I always been that like that when I was young. I didn't care what nobody. I still don't right now today. I don't care what nobody think about me. You know, like a lot of stuff that would bother other people. It doesn't bother
Right.
me because I don't care.
Right.
Because the person 9 times out of the problem, when the person don't like you, right, for no reason at
Mm-hmm.
all, the problem is not you.
It's
It
not.
is something that's within you that they wish they had in them.
That's what it always is. It's a glow. Like you understand. Like some people's light bothers other people's demons.
Yes, it's a glow. It's a, some people walk around with a glow, and a lot of people that's not happy ain't gonna like that.
Exactly.
So
You don't
you
have
are
to do nothing.
responsible, right? You're responsible for who in your personal space.
Yep. That's like
You-
even with him now, like when people talk about like, generational curses and stuff, like I don't force, you know how some people force their kids to speak to people? I don't do that. And then some people, because like, oh, but this is your so and so. No. Like I feel like anybody that don't gel with me, family or whoever, right?
Mhm.
You're not gonna gel with my kid. You feel me? Like if you don't mess with me like that, so, there's certain families, everybody got family members they don't deal with, and people sometimes like
Yeah,
try to
yeah,
like I'm like the black sheep where it's like I bring stuff to task, like what the truth is of things. You know what I'm saying? And people don't be liking that, but it's like the truth is the truth. So it is what it is. If you don't like what the truth is, behave differently. You get what I'm saying? So your truth can
yeah.
be different, but
Because
people don't
people
get. They'll try
can't
to call my
handle the
son
truth.
rude, and and he'll tell you I don't have the closest relationship like with my oldest sister or whatever. Now she tries to push her way in, and then my mom and I'm like, well, but that's your sister. And I'm like, I understand all that, but like that's something that needed to be told to her because she's 17 years older than me. You get what I'm saying? And did a lot of weird shit. Like a jealousy thing. We got different
Right.
fathers or whatever, and I'm the baby. So more long story short, like she kind of like with her kids, like I used to have like a bond with them when they was real little, and then she thought she was doing something by taking them away, like not bringing them around like that. So now she thinks that she's owed the experience of my son. You understand? Where like no, you're really not, and you're not, that good of a person. Not trying to be funny. Like when if you're around, I'll let him speak if he want to speak. But one day, um, he was at his grandmother's house, and they were on the phone, and he didn't feel like he didn't want to speak, so he's like, no, I don't want to speak. So she's like, oh, he's rude, and he heard it. So then like my mom still tried to, like, maybe if I wait 5-10 minutes he'll want to speak, and tried to push the issue again. You understand? And he was like, no, I don't want to speak to her. She said I'm rude. Why? No, I don't want to talk now. So she's telling, like, she tried to tell me like in a funny way, like, oh, I said, yeah, that's his personality. Like, what you want me to say? Like, oh, you was rude. I ain't saying nothing to him. Kids pick up on energy. And if a lot of adults like go with the vibe that they kids be getting off these people that they be thinking they friends or is close to them, it
Uh-huh.
would serve you right.
Yeah.
They
Cause
know.
kids don't lie.
Right, at
I
all.
mean, I mean, like for the most part. Okay. Now teenagers, that's different.
Right. But when they like anywhere, like
When they little and they in the
right,
toddler stage, they don't lie.
it's no
So
filter. And he 5 years
if
old and
if
he
my
he's him.
right, if my son or my nieces or nephews was with me and they didn't want somebody talking to them or touching them, especially my niece, one of my nieces, like don't touch her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like don't come over there, don't speak to her. That's just was her personality.
Hmm.
So didn't, if they didn't want to speak to you, I didn't have you around them. You couldn't
Exactly.
come around because there's something about you that they don't like. And I'm not trying to wait and find out because you might do something to
And it's
one of them, or,
exactly.
I don't know. So I have to go with
Thank
the
you,
kid.
Renee, sis. Thank you. Thank you for the Cash App. Thank you. Love you so much. Aw.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention to your kids. Even from when they little. If you got a kid, right? And you gotta tell this kid constantly, stop writing on the wall. And you making them clean that wall. But for some reason, they keep writing on that wall. You need to go buy them art supplies.
Exactly. Because even with Pop Pop, like some people, I don't spoil him. Where when I say I don't spoil him, I don't just buy random shit. You know how some people just buy their kids just random stuff just
Yeah.
that they have it. Like, ooh, this toy is hot. This is that. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Anything that I feel like is something that he can use when he get older, if he gets good at it, I buy.
Uh-huh.
That's like
Right.
he's always been into music since a baby. Like you understand, like humming little
Uh-huh.
songs. He got like I buy the instruments. If he be talking about mommy, I want this instrument, that instrument. He done had a drum set like when he was 3. He trashed that, but he was off that. But now he's got the little keyboard. That's what he's into. He's into drawing, like what you said.
Right.
So he has a whole. He has paints. He has markers. He has every type of form of media for artistic creation. You understand?
And
Even
he
with
keep and he keep that stuff up, doesn't he?
yes, he keeps it
Exactly. You
together.
know why? Because that's what he likes.
Yes, that's
Kids
like
only
even
throw toys around when they really don't like them toys.
right. And I noticed that like when he was real little because I would buy stuff that I thought was cool in my mind when I was a kid, and he'll play with it for like maybe 20 minutes, and then I don't want this no more. You understand? Like
Right.
it'll grab his attention. But even like with my like my jewelry and stuff, a lot of the time when I do like my custom jewelry, or even sometimes when I do the tumblers, not the glasses because that's too delicate for him to be messing with right now, whatever. He helps me do that. Like when I
Right.
do like I'll have him pick out like the bracelets, especially the bracelets and the lock jewelry is what he's like most hands on with me with. Like he'll pick the stones out. You understand? Like, oh, these colors go together and everything like that. And he'll sit with me like that. So I've been like teaching him little by little since he shows an interest. He gets excited when I'm creating something. Like he'll see me pulling the stuff on. He's like, "You're making a necklace? You're making rings? What you making?" Like he gets excited. So I'm like, "All right, you can help me when I get older. Well, I mean, when you get older, you know what I'm saying? Like this is probably something that you could be into. Just like he has a LLC. You understand? But I just have it there until he finds
So
something that he
right.
wants
So
to do.
now look, with the drawing, right, part
Hmm.
and the making of the jewelry part, what can he become in the future?
He could be a designer.
He can be that too. He could be Jake the jeweler
Oh yeah. Hey Nikki baby.
because you got to know how to draw to make the custom jewelry.
Yeah, that's a fact. To put work.
So,
Hmm.
but remember this: the brain is a muscle and it needs to be exercised.
Hmm.
Don't let that fly over your head.
Now I'm not even with him being out of school, like with the games that he likes to play, like on my phone or whatever. I let him play like the little games that he enjoys that don't have anything to do with learning, but we have like an agreement. You got to play this type of game too, and he's like, "Mommy, why?" And I'm like, so that you can keep up what you learned and still be smart. So he's like, I'm already smart, mommy. I'm like, no, but you can be smarter, because he always talk about he want to be rich, and I'm like, well, if you want to be rich, you got to be smart to be rich. So
So,
listen,
so yeah, like my niece, this what I told her because she always makes the dean list, the top of the dean list. And she's 16 now, but she's from when she started school. So every time she used to say to me, because my mother is big on education. So she used to, in the summertime, like you saying, make her do work. She felt like because she was above her level that she was smart. So what I said to her was, you smart right now.
right,
You smart right now for where you at as far as education. I said, but when you start to get older and you go into high school and then you go into college, it get harder and harder. So
exactly,
you're smart right now at this particular moment.
exactly.
So that's how I got her to study. You gotta try to outsmart these kids because they too smart.
And that's the thing with him. That's why I want him to constantly, not constantly to the point where he like, I don't like learning, because sometimes people overdo it and make people not want to learn or do school or nothing anymore. But he came into kindergarten reading and stuff like Cola Gang, like Renee been there since Papa probably was like 6 months.
All right, well, you need to send me her name and stuff.
Yeah, but she been there, my sis, but she not in here. Fabulous, they been
Oh,
there since he was a baby.
you see
Like,
what Tavon said?
yeah, yep. But he knew how to read. He started like learning how to put like syllables and all that stuff together at like 2, 3 years old. You understand? Like, so when he
Mhm.
came into kindergarten, it was like he would do. They was trying to say he was bad, and I had to explain to the teacher like, no, you got to give him something else to do. You know what I'm saying? Because all this work, he came in there knowing how to do it. He knew a little bit of
I
adding.
got you. I know exactly what he's going through. That's what I was just telling you what happened to me, why I had to stay in the house for the whole summer. Because I knew the work. So it was easy because my mother, my family were educators. So I knew the work.
Yeah,
So I know exactly he's getting bored. He's gonna need to be in like an advanced school.
exactly. And
Because
that's
when I went to high school, they stuck me in the math class with all Asian kids. I kid you not.
that's like with me. Like, I didn't go to school in the hood. That's why it was like kind of awkward. It was weird, like my growing up in the hood, because it was like I didn't have really that much hood experience. Like, I used to get bused to a whole other school where it had nothing but Asian and white kids in it.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to be here.
Right. Then I come back home, get made fun of. They're like, oh, you're scientist. That's the they used to tease me when I was a kid, call me scientist or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Stuff.
I never liked science though, but science
Science,
and
I
math go
always
together. But science and
science
math go
my
together.
favorite. But see, I hated math. That was the see. That's the weird thing.
Right.
I
But see,
hated
yeah,
math.
see, if you hate one or the other,
Hey,
then
everyone.
because they go together.
Right. But my favorite like things in school was science and social studies. Like, I love like history and all of that, and like how things was happening in the world and stuff like that. But you're right, like I'm gonna have to put him, in a gifted school, because like when I was in school, I had a teacher. I went to like regular public school in the hood till second grade, because I had a
What?
teacher that was like they was
Right.
gonna skip me like 3 grades. Where when you a kid like that, 3 grades is like 30 years. You understand? So I
Right.
probably would have been it would have been bad. But she was like, no, there's told my mom, like, you know what I'm saying, my mom and my dad, there's a school, where she can have other kids her age that's on the level, and you know what I'm saying, not feel uncomfortable. So that's he'll probably end up going to the school I went to for elementary school, because yeah, he excels, and a lot of the things I can't take credit for. A lot of the stuff, because he just loves learning, he taught himself. We was in a car
Because
one day, me, him, his brother and his father, and we
right.
was driving on the highway. That's how I learned that he knew how to read when he was about 2, 3 years old, because we was on the highway and we was going the Bronx Zoo exit or whatever, and he said Bronx Zoo. I turned around, I said, yo, I said, what? What? Then everywhere we would drive, like the stop sign, he'd be like, STOP, stop. I'm like, that shit is right. Supermarket, all of that. Fizz one, now it's just, we just shooting the shit. If you want to come up, sis, we just talking about whatever. We just having a shoot the shit kind of day. I'm gonna drop the link for you. You know, I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's it. That's why with him, he wants stuff that um interests his mind.
Yeah,
If it doesn't, if it doesn't stimulate his brain, he ain't gonna want to do it. I
right,
know, cause I'm one of them people. Even if I start watching a movie, if it don't got nothing going on in the first 30 minutes, I'm not watching the rest.
right. Me too.
I'm not watching the rest. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm not even gonna do it to myself, cause that'd be like 2 hours of my life I can't get back.
Right. That's how I be feeling too. Like, mm-mm. If I can't
But
get with that, like that first 30 minutes, it's a no. My husband hate that though. Sometimes he be like, "Nah, it's got mad excitement." I said, "I don't give a fuck about all this excitement in this movie. This shit is not. It's not doing it for my brain." Let me turn
right,
it up real
it's
quick.
like first of all, I've been watching it for 30 minutes and I still ain't figured
That's
out
you.
what's going on.
Did you hear? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, that's you.
Okay, you know how when it always gets when I come up here, it wants to act crazy. So, hey
Hey, sis.
everybody.
This is my auntie Mecca up there. This is my sis Diva down there. So
Hello.
I got manners.
She's, you said Diva?
Yeah.
I'm.
Okay. Hey Diva girl, how you doing?
Hey.
Let me
I've
find
been
out.
fearless over here, but I'm diva on everywhere else.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah,
she
Oh,
yeah.
knows me as diva. That's why
you
she's
who
like
over here?
diva, fearless, fearless one.
Oh, the fearless diva. Oh, cause she's the one. That sounds like a song to me.
Oh, it might be one day. Who knows, right?
What's good with you, sis?
I'm just getting home from work, getting through traffic. You know how that be.
Yeah.
So, anything with the little crazies?
No, I was still trying to do my research because, like I said, I gotta find out who that tall dark skinned lady was. 'Cause I have like that. I don't know why she's just stuck in my mind, but
I
I got
went looking around too because you seen how much I was on it last night. I was in them, finding out who was following who was who, and
yeah.
I didn't see nobody that looked like her.
Me either. Like on his page, she's nowhere there or whatever. But it's about to be. I feel like it's about to be some crazy shit popping off because people think it's a game. Like this motherfucker is it's, I'm sorry, Auntie. We talking about. I don't know if you know about Nature Boy. The
No,
makeup.
I was laughing at that comment. I was laughing at the comment.
Oh,
It's not that it's funny. It's just that I'm sitting here like we did have outlets to start business. We just chose drugs.
right. Damn right. That's I'm like if I
That's all.
don't. Mm-mm.
How you
Oh,
feeling, Cola? You feeling good?
I'm feeling better, much better than I was feeling, and I think it's because I've been eating better. I've been eating like salad and fruit and shit instead of stuffing my face with McDonald's and everything that's horrible.
That's good.
sluggish food. Sluggish food.
Right.
That's so true.
Yeah. I feel it's a whole difference. So
Ever since
Well,
I
I don't
broke
know
my
why you
teeth this
stop eating
winter,
your
I got all
greenery.
this. Oh, sorry.
it was something in my mind, Auntie. I don't know what happened. Like something switched by the second treatment. For some reason it was like fucked up food. It was like giving me happy bugs. Like I was
Mm,
seeing stuff. Like you understand? Like I'll be on social media and I see somebody with a goddamn Big Mac, and I'm like, ooh, that shit with all that sauce and it's sloppy. Oh my god! You understand?
mm,
Even that
mm,
whole
mm.
Taco Bell, I seen everybody with that Taco Bell cheesy tostada.
Oh no,
Oh, I
I
was
can't mess with no
like,
Taco
my
Bell.
Uber Eats bill is looking crazy.
I don't think I've had Taco Bell since. It's probably been a good 3 or 4 years. I can't mess with Taco Bell.
Oh, I was just joking, Tavon. I was just joking. That's why I was laughing. I was just joking. I joke sometimes. Sometimes I joke, Tavon. You know, I got nothing but love for you, Tavon.
How
Yeah,
you can
Teflon's
make
funny.
your own business. Yeah, for real. These kids are smart nowadays, man. They're smart as hell. They can do anything. I just look at a tablet and they'll be like, I hand it to them, and I don't even know how to work the damn thing. I work for a pediatric dentist. I just give it to them, like, here.
Yeah,
I
Right.
don't know.
Exactly. Why
that's
bust your brain out?
when they
We
got games that teach them how to code. That's the games that I be downloading. And I be trying to have Pop play because that's the future of stuff. Where my husband, we disagree sometimes because
Hmm.
this is what I feel. If Pop and his brother, or Pop or his brother, however it shake out, right? If
Hmm.
they figure out something that's gainful employment by the time they like 16 years old or something, I'm not
Right.
putting college on them. I'm not,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Because the whole point of people going to college is for gainful employment. And most people that end up going to college end up just graduating with debt and don't even work in the profession that they
Ooh.
waited 4 years to get the goddamn thing for. If he, you know what I'm saying, is a master at coding, he or a producer, cause he like Pop. I think Pop would go more the music producing route, cause he will make some shit, and I'll be like, yo, how did you, you know what I'm saying, or whatever and stuff. He'll make up his own little stuff. So I'm like, that's cool. Anything that they will be able to be functioning adults, I won't push them out as an adult. Where okay, I'll still manage your money so that you don't fuck it over, and I'll put something to the side for you because I know young people don't know about saving and all that other stuff. Where if you want to move out when you're 18, you're okay. You're okay.
You
You
know,
you
my daughter is extra, extraterrestrial type special. Got 10 racks saved, bought a brand new car, and graduated college this year. But
oh
at the end of the day, just like you said, she's got endless uh bills that she racked up with student loans and stuff, and she
wow.
don't even want to utilize it. She's just got tired. She's
Right.
like, I don't know what I want to do. And I said, well, get an associate's. That way you have a degree in something and you can move forward. When you find out what you really want to do, all you got to do is jump in the field.
Mm-hmm. And that's even sometimes when kids end up going to college and stuff. Most of the kids that go to college, that's not their aspiration. They
It's
doing it
not.
for us
You're
You,
right.
because they're confused.
you
They're
know
doing
what they
whatever.
yeah, you know what they did for me one time, cause like I was getting the jobs, but I didn't like them. So one day, um, I was talking to this older lady, and she
Mm-hmm.
said, "When you go home tonight, can you write down on a piece of paper all the occupations that you know of that your mother and your aunts and uncles had on both sides of the family?" She said, "And then you will figure out where you need to be at." So I was like, this lady don't know what she talking about, you know? And I did it. And that's how I went into the medical field.
Okay, that
And I
makes
just and because it stimulated my mind because it was you gotta learn new stuff all the time. You're moving
That's very
around,
true.
you're doing stuff. Like I made glasses, I was an optician. So I gotta cut the lenses. I gotta
Hey, Miss Miyagi,
do the
sis.
glaucoma test. See, it was always something to do. I can't
Right,
have a job or I can't do nothing that's gonna keep me stagnant.
right, and that's like how when I was younger and I was working and stuff like that. I don't like. I like shit where I'm over me. I don't like nothing that somebody is looking over me or micromanaging me or whatever
Right,
because the way I do things is different. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like everybody know 2 plus 2 is 4, but there's different ways to get 4. 2 plus 2 is not the only way. You get what I'm saying? So
right,
I will always run
Mm-hmm.
into people that only know 2 plus 2 is 4, and they wouldn't understand where I'm fucking coming from and acting like I'm difficult. But I got where the fuck you got, and I probably got there quicker than you did, utilizing it however the hell I did. That's like when I was in high school. I was doing new math before new math was a fucking thing, and I didn't know it was new math. And I had a math teacher that didn't know what the fuck I was doing and didn't understand how I kept getting the answer right. And instead of being no for real, sis, and it was crazy because instead of you being happy about that, even though I did a little bad shit because like I said, I knew the shit and then the work was easy and I used to tease the math teacher a little bit, but that still didn't give her no fucking right. The bitch put me in remedial classes to like punish me type shit. You understand where it's like I got all the work right. So what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like if I go and I spend the rest of the class out at the bathroom supposed it, you know what I'm saying? Or I crack a little joke. Why would you try to put me backwards? Because you don't understand how my mind works.
Right.
No, because you wasn't doing the formula.
There's more than one way to
See, it
skin a
was
cat. Didn't they what
right.
they used to say when we
It's
was
a
younger?
certain way, even though you got the correct answer. It's a certain way how they're teaching. I don't know how they doing it now because I ain't got no kids in school, but how they was teaching you then, it was
Mm-hmm.
a certain formula you had to follow to show how you got the answer.
There you go.
See,
That's
but that's
it.
the
Right?
thing. I would
So,
show
right.
I would show the work though, Auntie. She didn't
No, no,
she didn't
listen.
understand
But
it.
it wasn't the formula that they taught you in class. It was
Mm.
your own formula with the right answer. And yes, technically, they should have been happy that you
That you
had the
found a
right
way to get
answer.
it, whether you got it one way or the other. I
Right.
totally get what you're
But
saying, though.
we get what you're saying. But since you didn't follow the formula of what they were teaching, it became an issue.
Right, and that's why school is jacked up sometimes because it just make us to be fucking robots. You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you gotta do this way, even though instead of work is they want you to work harder instead of smarter. That's why I love my father. Like that's something that he used to say like all the time. Like work smarter, not harder. Where they want
Right.
everybody to just do everything the
Hey, wait a
same.
fucking minute. Wait a
What
minute. Is
happened?
Kamala Harris about to take over?
That's what I
Probably
heard.
so.
It's what it's looking
But
like.
Biden said he ain't stepping down.
No shit. It
I
says
don't think he
Biden.
got a
It
choice the
says
way he
Biden to
looking.
hold a high stakes news conference.
But you know what? If it's the
It's
Well,
agenda
he
that's
it's
said
right
earlier he
now.
wasn't stepping down, but he need to go sit down somewhere.
now he really do. But if it's the
He
agenda
really
set
do. And
for people to shut up.
it's better for his health. He's old. He falling everywhere he go.
He
He don't
ain't
So,
even
been, but
he don't look like
he
he
ain't
know
been
where he
running
be
our
half the
country,
time.
y'all.
huh?
Joe Biden has not been running our country. You
I
Obama been running the country. Come on now.
Well, then if Obama
look.
running, he run it to the ground too, because
Well,
we
he
know
was the
what he
vice
did.
president to Obama. So,
Neither
Obama
one of
is
them did
running it right
anything.
now.
Not trying to be funny or whatever. And Camilla, it just fits into the whole thing where now, as far as us black people, they could tell us to shut the fuck up because you for the next 50 years, y'all don't need to be nothing no more because now y'all
but
don't
I
had a
don't.
black president, a woman president. This it's two birds with one stone. As a matter of fact, now the women
I
can shut
don't.
up.
No, I don't
I ain't
want that
jacking
bitch in
none
there.
of
I'm
that shit.
sorry, y'all. I don't
You
I
like
ain't
ain't
that
sure
lady.
enough.
jacking none of that.
I don't
I
like
ain't
that
You
jacking
lady.
none of
ain't
that. Because first of all, might piss some people off, but Obama is biracial.
He is, and so is Camilla. And not trying to be funny, Camilla wasn't claiming black until now. Camilla has always
That's
claimed that.
exactly that's my
Mhm.
point.
And
Yeah,
let's keep it $100 bill. Obama, make sense, huh? That's straight up and down. He's a Muslim.
yeah, he none. They none of them was claiming that. They just did that for the people, and that's not trying to be funny. I love my people, but we be cheering and clapping too hard just because somebody is the same color as us or whatever, and not going on their background or none of that fucking shit. Everybody was, oh yes, Biden's in office because of Camilla, because the black vote is the most important vote. You get the black vote, you won.
See,
You
here's
understand?
the thing,
But
because that a
they done
lot of
messed
people.
up in your guys' neck of the woods. He
Here's
messed
the
up
thing,
on the on the East Coast real
right?
bad.
Here's the problem that when the election come around, most people only focus on who's going to be the president. But you need to focus on who's going to be the governor of your state, the
Right,
mayor, the assemblyman, the councilman, the alderman, the attorney general, who going to be the chief
Facts.
of police, because the
Because
governor,
that's who runs your state.
right, because the governor, and that's who runs the state. So
right.
everybody be mad at the president that really can't do nothing without Congress. And who is Congress? All of the
The
governors, the
elected people
lawyers, the
that we
councilmen, the
elect as the
aldermen of
people.
every state.
Yep.
So we need to really do research on who gonna be the governor or in your state. Who's
Right.
gonna be the alderman? Who's gonna be the chief of police? Who's gonna be in those seats? Because they are very, very important. And
Man, that's a fact.
for some strange reason, all we focus on is who gonna be the president when we already know that the president don't really have no power. All he does is be the fall guy for when the shit go wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. And if it go good, then he get the credit for it. Because if
Right.
you paid
Hmm.
attention, every time when people say, "Well, Obama didn't do this," they always say, "Oh, because Congress went left."
It's coming tonight. It says, excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just reading what it said across the screen. Biden holding a rare solo news conference tonight.
Yeah, yeah, Tavon, all of that. You have to pay attention to those people are the most important people during election time. Because that is who's in control of your state. That is why when the virus hit, that's
Right,
why the
Tavon.
governors shut the states down. And some governors just gave curfews.
Right.
The
That's right, because
governor
you that
lifted the
goes for like
sanction.
when they do that craziness, when you want to bring the National Guard in versus the state side, or you're talking about national. National is the ABC boys. The other ones are the ones that are congregated within your state.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
they're
all
really
of them
having a
is
problem
important.
right now in Houston right now. I have lots of family in Houston, and the governor, well, Stitt, or not Stitt, that's the man in the wheelchair. I can't think of his name, the one that's running Texas. He's not there. He's up somewhere on vacation, and they are not happy about it at
Right.
all.
Because
They're
that's
like,
why I
our whole
say
state
we,
doesn't have shit.
right.
You guys
That's
don't
why I
have
say
no
we
kind
the
of.
people.
Don't
We
you notice
the
that? That's gonna
people.
be funny. Now that you said that, Diva, don't you notice every time there's some extracurricular crisis in Texas, like when they had the freeze over and all that, these motherfuckers don't be there. They be
Yeah.
out on vacation somewhere where it's sunny and nice.
Like
Yeah.
whenever they were acting a whole complete fool down in Texas, it was early spring. Um,
And guess who
he
paying for that vacation?
We
Us.
are.
Right. Exactly. That's why those people are the most important people that we need to be worried about when it comes to an election.
And it's sad though, because that's like an important hub to like a lot of places. And
Right.
for that asshole to not be there
Right.
is a
Right.
whole, I mean, there's people there
Right.
right now that don't have water or
Right.
lights
But
right
see, the
now.
people in
And it's
Texas
hot as a
voted him.
bitch
The-
there. I grew up and went to high school there. It's hotter than a two-ball bitch out there right now. Plus, you got humidity because of all the rain, and
Uh-huh.
you ain't got no AC, and you ain't got no water. That's a death trap.
Right. Exactly. But guess what? The people voted those people in office. That's on vacation while you in a crisis. If
It's
we would have been
crazy.
paying attention to them and doing research on them the way we researched the president, a lot of them people wouldn't be in office.
You're exactly right. It says 1 million people still remain without power
Right.
or water in the state of Texas and
And he
facing
aware.
extreme heat and flooding threat.
And he on vacation.
Hmm. How he gonna get around? He in a wheelchair.
But then he shouldn't be in that seat then.
I agree. I mean, he's got a good head on his shoulders. Let me stop because
No, no, no.
I like
I'm
some of the
just
things that
saying,
he does.
right. But he can still, as his duty, make sure them people is okay. They got
Oh,
phones.
that's funny. What was Kamala Harris role again? All on BET Awards for real. I wonder if they're gonna try to get what is his name, Joel, whatever his name, to open his church house again, so that people can come in and get some air and some relief. Probably not.
Yeah.
But the lady, this I was listening to a Jamaican lady, and she was from Texas, and she had just got back from Jamaica. Had to go through all this stuff, but moved. She lived in Maine now, and she was like, "You know what the problem is?" She's like, "It's not that the Texas people don't have the money. It's not that Texas isn't a beautiful state." She said, "It is." She
Hey,
goes, "What the problem
Korean
is? It
Queen.
starts at the top." She's like, "They don't the grid it can't." It can't handle all that. It can't handle all the rain and stuff. They've already been through this. So if they've been through this before and they've been through the freezes, the hurricanes, everything, there's a problem. If there's a problem, then you need to get the smart people, the one that knows the math like
Right.
Cola and them, and sit them down and get them to figure that shit out so that it doesn't happen like that anymore. Because there's no reason that many people should be suffering every single year. It's like every other year.
Right. It's like, come on now, like y'all, when are y'all gonna sit down and make it so this shit don't happen? But they be needing that shit to happen because a lot of this shit be population control and whatnot. You
Hmm.
understand? Where they want us to not be alive, but they just want to act like it's just life. It's just natural causes when it's all orchestrated.
It's not natural causes anymore. They mess with the damn weather, and they've regulated this so many times that it's all fucked up. Like we're supposed to fry this summer.
We
Like
are frying
I'm
this summer because I'm
literally,
frying
if y'all
now,
see
sis.
my feet and you've seen my skin right now, just from swimming for the whole, I was on vacation. I literally could pass for a black woman. I am that
New
dark.
New York has had almost three fucking heat waves since summer started. That's why I'm like, that's probably fucking with my shit too, because it's bad enough that I got MS and summer is not my friend with the MS. You know what I'm saying? Now I got with this bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Like nah. You know what I'm saying? Like I cannot do nothing over 75. And it's been fucking 90 degrees where it's like we'll have like two nice ass days where it's like the breeze is blowing, it's doing what it needs to do. And you know what's fucked up? Those two nice days was on the fucking days when I had to have treatment. So I'm just pissed
Oh,
off. You understand? So now,
they
like,
just showed a shark in y'all's waters up in New York.
yes, they did. Oh, it's this weird shit that's happening. It's like, come on now. Like, I have a fucking 8,000 BTU and it's giving 5,000 because the heat is what the fuck is going on?
Well, I just
Because
seen y'all's weather's gonna be in the hundreds in the
because New
next
York is on asphalt.
hundreds. Yeah, because they call that the concrete
Yeah,
jungle.
Yeah,
yeah, but
and asphalt holds heat.
it was never this hot, Auntie, and you from here. It was
Yeah.
we would probably have in even with the heat waves. When we was getting heat waves, we wasn't getting the heat waves till like August. Till like when we was in June and them shit started.
Mm.
1 week it'll be chilled. Watch. We on this heat week gonna be over. It's gonna be chill a little bit next week and it's gonna come right back. This is the hottest I ever been. And I've been in New York all my life. This the hot the most, you know what I'm saying? And then we used to
But
have
it's
heat
a
waves like
different type of hot because, like, my friend, they're in Jamaica right now, and he was like, "I just wish that everybody, these people, these he calls them smart ass white people. He's a brother, man. He said, just leave shit alone." He was like, "It's too hot." He was like, "This is a whole different type of hot." He goes, "I'm from Indiana. We're in Jamaica," and he goes, this ain't it." He goes, "I feel like I'm literally frying for real outside in this heat. The air quality here is at like 50%. If you
why
have
don't see my
asthma, you better
brother
have your
like
asthma
now?
pump."
Why don't see my brother? Give me 1 second. Cause I see my sister Renee, and that's my brother in real life. Hold on. Y'all keep on. I'm sorry, because that threw me. I was like, I don't see my brother in the chat. Wait a minute.
I just hope that I wish they would just leave stuff alone. Okay, well, is Auntie still in here? I wanted to ask her something. She's pretty
I'm here.
smart.
I'm
Uh,
listening.
okay, so what's your thought about Antarctica? I've been seeing a lot of stuff lately. Why are we forbidden to go there?
Oh, I don't know. I
Does
really
anybody
don't.
in the chat know?
I
Because
might.
they're saying
You
that
just
they
gave
we
me some.
just
See, now you just gave me something to go research.
yeah, they're
I
saying
need.
that it has to do with all the climate changes and everything else. But they're saying uh
But I know that it's supposed to be melting or something.
oh my
Something about.
god, it was a teen. Oh my god, did y'all hear about the teen the
Hold up, I'm
shootings
about to.
in
Wait, wait,
Charlotte?
I might up, bro, because I couldn't see. Google did that shit. That wasn't my mind. I hate when Google do that when they pick and choose when they want to hold stuff and whatnot.
Hey, Black Velvet.
Black Velvet sis.
I just want to know, so I'm gonna look into it myself because I was, they said with the climate change and everything. Then they said, that well, they were referring to why we can't go to Antarctica. There's forbidden places in Antarctica
Oh
that
yeah,
nobody can go. I never knew that.
nah, it is for real. Like you have to get like
Why is
this
that?
weird
Do you
ass
know?
pass and all this other stuff. Yeah, because this is the thing. Please don't think I'm crazy. Anybody that don't agree with this shit. Aliens is a thing. You understand? We as humans cannot believe we are the only living thing going. The universe is vast. That be having a lot to do with shit. Just like remember them fires that was happening? That them shit just magically went the fuck away. How was all of Canada on fire? They needed to cover some shit up. And then all of a sudden the shit just went away. The fire was going, then it was coming back. It was no fire. The air quality in New York was poor as fuck. And we was nowhere near, you know what I'm saying? And like, try listen. It went all the way down south with it to Miami. How? But it was no place in Europe. It was no place else. It was just there.
Oh yeah, that's right. They never spoke on why that one night that everybody said they seen them big tall things running from the Miami mall.
And they not, because that's the thing, because they cloud us our brains with bullshit because of social media. You
But
understand?
that still don't answer my question why we can't go to Antarctica.
I'm trying to
Well,
find out. I'm looking it up now.
they hiding something, sis. Just like Area 50, what is that, 54 or 69, whatever the fuck that shit is. We can't go there neither, and that's here. Sis, that's you.
What?
Oh
What?
man, I wanted to come up and talk for a few minutes, but now I got to drop back down. I'm picking up food, but I'm listening, so I'm gonna just mute up and hang
Okay.
out with
Well, when
y'all.
you get ready, just come back. All right, love you, sis.
Okay, damn.
I'm just curious. I mean, it's just when you start going down the rabbit holes with all this stuff that you and I look in, because you and I
Mm-hmm.
can go down rabbit holes for days.
Yeah.
And I was just like, why can't we go? I was looking at something today while I was at work. I was like, and they were talking about the climate change and everything. So I was wondering to myself, why can't we go to Antarctica?
They just tell us that bullshit because it's easier for us to swallow. Like, yeah, it is kind of hot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of ice up there. Like, no, it's because they hiding some shit.
Oh, oh,
You found
so,
something?
yeah. This is why. Okay, so it's off limits to those without permission as part of an international agreement known as the Antarctic Treaty, which aimed to protect Antarctica by promoting peace and allowing important scientific research to
Mm.
take place without obstruction.
So who controls it?
I guess the scientists and
Hmm.
maybe NASA.
Time when the scientists get to have something that we can't fuck with, it's shit that our brains is not gonna be able to handle that they dealing with. Trying to tell y'all. That's like Area 50, whatever and stuff. They got that's a little treaty, whatever. You get what I'm saying? They all the scientists could come and go as
Because
they
someone
please.
hit.
But in the check factor,
Wait,
right,
someone hit our
and in the
car.
USA Today,
Oh, she's
so
talking about what I
that's
was talking about with that. You talking
what
about what
we
I
was.
was talking about? Oh yeah, she talking about that. When Canada was burning and now or magically.
No, no, I'm talking about with the
Not talking about with
Antarctica,
Velvet. Sis
with
was
the
reading
Antarctica.
Velvet.
So this one is saying USA Today
Okay.
is saying it's not illegal to go to Antarctica. There's no evidence um, something about some pyramids, ancient race of superior being pyramids, or a typical rainforest on the continent. So
I think the first thing you read was more
that's
It was.
what
believable.
Because
that's
The other
why
because
one, I
she
I'm
think
said
that's
like,
she
what
said
was
that now I
super.
gotta go and dig or
like
whatever. Because there was
I'm
a video of this
see
couple, this white couple that went
see
to Antarctica or whatever, and
uh-huh.
they went up
Hmm.
there and they said the shit that they seen fucked they head up. You know what I'm saying? Because they went a little bit off. They went on the tour. They went got their paperwork to go where you're allowed to go, and they said they stumbled off a little bit. And what the fuck happened up there? Fucked their head up. You understand? So yeah, it's some shit up there.
That's kind of like that movie that Michelle and Barack put out not too long ago. I mean, that movie will fuck with your head for real.
One movie.
The End of Time or something like that.
Where's that at? So I could try and see what
It's
that's
on
about.
Netflix.
So basically,
It just tells what's going on right now, pretty much in a
so
nutshell. But Michelle Obama and Barack Obama illustrated it and had it, and it came out, and it was already fabricated. Everything. Julia Roberts is in it. There's another it's a
oh,
African
but back to Antarctica, the military can't go over there.
military. That's
Necessary
strange.
Yeah,
service.
military Antarctica is not off limit or guarded, as military activity is prohibited under the Antarctic Treaty. But you still need permission from your from here, like you need a passport and all that to go over there. But the
Hmm.
military can't go over there. So
So that's like a treaty, so that like Russia or Ukraine or anybody in the Middle East, nobody can go over there with their military stuff. Like you could go visit if you got permission, you just couldn't go as a
right,
military
you
They
entity.
just
can't do
can't go.
bomb
Yeah,
dropping. They can't do the shit that they do other places as far as the military go, which makes sense because you couldn't, all that ice and whatnot. God forbid.
and
Hmm.
people and they all the military always doing something. They ain't got no business.
Right.
But yeah, that's basically. But you gotta go on the tour though. See, you have to be on a tour. Tour operator usually handle this on your behalf. So they got rules, but the I guess the band everybody talking about or whatever, that's just so the military can't go over there and do nothing or take over.
And plus, and that's what they were saying, because they were saying at some point they were saying that they didn't want them to mess with our with the weather. Like the Chinese, like they elevated the sun and made it hotter and did all that kind of stuff. Well, they're saying that they did a treaty because if you mess with Antarctica, it's like there's all that scientific stuff there. That's why they say it's pretty much off the grid. It's off limits to anybody.
That and
But
imagine this. Imagine if they fuck with the weather, like how it's mad hot down here and all this extra shit, right? Let's say they fuck it up, like what they did with Dubai when they was fucking with the weather with the cloud seas and shit. Now
hmm
imagine they do some shit like that in Antarctica. You remember that movie Waterworld? That's why there be some truth in movies, not trying to be funny. A lot of the time they put shit in our fucking face. With what's that nigga Kevin Costner, where the earth was just water. That's what would happen.
that's why you got to watch that one that Barack and Michelle did. I'm gonna get the name of it for you real quick.
Thank you, sis. That's what would happen. We would be overflowed, and there would be nothing that nobody can do about this fucking shit. They can't play up there. They can't. Really should be playing no fucking where. But even with that Dubai shit, I don't even understand how people are still going. And even with that, you see how that shit just magically disappeared? How the fuck did all of that water and all that shit just disappear?
Hmm.
That's why they don't want the military over there.
You know what's crazy to me too, though? So I watched a lot of people that was in Jamaica and stuff. Oh,
Hey, I don't know what happened, y'all. My bad. That's my other phone. I don't know what happened.
Oh, I was like, what? Okay. I was like,
Me too.
I
I
didn't
was like,
know.
huh?
I was like, maybe there's a delay and I'm over speaking.
Um, yeah, so that's what it is with Antarctica.
I just always wondered that, it's just strange to me.
And what else you were saying? The fires in Canada? Oh,
Oh
Oh,
yeah, remember when the
I was
whole
talking
Canada was
about the
on fire?
Jamaica thing. My bad.
When Canada was all on fire, and it's like, how did y'all get that fire? And that's not trying to be funny. When this Canada fire first started, that shit was burning for fucking months. You understand? So what happened to the people that was living directly there? If we was all having air quality problems, like the sun wasn't sunning no fucking where because of the cloudiness from the smoke, all down in New York or whatever, them people that was living in Canada should be dead. You understand? Like, what the fuck? Nobody was doing no news reports about relocating the people that lived there. None of that. And just like if they wanted to stop the fire, they could have stopped that fire in a week. And people's like, no, but it's all a forest. That listen, and this is crazy. And this is, I guess this is what happens when you go to like a gifted school and shit, because you learn shit that you probably will never need to use in life, and then be looking at fucking shit. If you have like a forest fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way you stop a forest fire is not with water, because these motherfuckers was dropping. It's like dropping a fucking a thimble of water on a big ass fucking fire. You're supposed to burn like within a mile, not even a mile. Excuse me, like maybe half a mile when it's a forest like that. You're supposed to burn everything around it. Literally, you cut it down and you burn it, because now it can't move no fucking where.
It can't
You don't
jump
just be
because
just
fires do jump.
right. They jump, but that's how if you want to contain the majority of the fire, that's what you do. That's not what the fuck they was doing. You just kept seeing them with airplanes dropping little buckets of water on it. So that means that's what y'all wanted to happen. You wanted that to happen for a
Okay,
reason.
so the movie I was telling you about, it says the Obamas were involved in the movie, and some critics think that they were sending out a message, and it's called "Leave the World Behind." When you watch that movie, it's gonna fuck you up, man. I was that's when I stopped getting on Big O and all that for a while, for like 3 months. Remember, I
Now
wasn't
you
going over
really do,
there
and that's the
because
thing when
that
you know
movie
how
right
you
there
scare me with this,
messed me
because
up.
you be scaring me sometimes. Like that's the last thing. Like when you scared me with that World War III shit, we was all on top panel. You scared the fuck out of me, but you be having real information, but it's like in your face information. I was fucking scared, girl. I went and I bought seeds and shit. Dead ass. Like
That's
I like no,
bad. When you watch that movie, it's gonna make you. It's probably gonna bring back that scaredness. That
okay,
movie
so thank
is
you
the
for
reason I spoke
breaking.
to you about that stuff. World War III.
I
That
got them little
movie's gonna
solar
make you.
panel
It's
shits.
gonna
I
make
was
your whole. And then when you're watching it, always pay attention to the painting on the back wall. Just remember the painting on the back wall. It's gonna
okay.
fuck you up. Pay attention to the t-shirts that the kids have on. Pay attention to all the stuff. And when you're done watching it, you and I got to talk, because you're
All
gonna be
right.
like, I got questions, and I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna
me
brace
too.
myself because listen, I'm telling you, like my husband was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Listen, I gotta prepare for something." Since we're talking some stuff, she has the inside information from the army,
Hmm.
and listen, I don't got time to
Leave the
play.
world behind is
I
what it's
was
called. Midnight.
I went and bought all kinds of fucking easy to grow seeds and shit. You know what I'm saying? I went
Hmm.
and got survival bags. I went and got the little, the solar panel things that you could
Yep.
attach to
I'm
things.
trying to tell y'all.
I was like,
I
I'm not
have
playing.
I have probably, I got about, for if it was just me, I probably have 6 months worth of lentils. I have every nut you can think of. I have walnuts.
I
I
went and
have
bought a book to
cashews. I have
learn.
hazelnuts. I
I went to
have
learn how to plant shit, even though I kind of know, because when I was a kid, like my uncle, like he had like a little tree and was doing that shit. But I was like, nah, we gonna be fucking prepared. Motherfucker gonna be eating out this bitch. I like to eat. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm not about to be running
for
around.
real though. It's a real thing. Like it's still, and you know what? America is so blinded to what really is going on. Like they want us to watch the Big O stuff. They want us to watch the
Right,
Nature Boy stuff. They want us to pay attention to the sharks in the water in New York City because they don't want us to know what's really going on.
right.
All these immigrants in here, all the open borders, everything is stewing right outside of America. There was a damn submarine, the Russian submarine, less than 70 miles off of
Mm-hmm.
the Florida coastline. Come
Yep.
on, and then it's just like people are just wigging out. Like
Then
everywhere
you
you
try
look,
to
people are
talk
just
about it, people think
wigging.
you a conspiracy theorist. Where it's like, no, this shit is really happening. This ain't no fucking theory. It's happening. It's just the news ain't talking about it, but it's happening.
You have no idea. Like I literally would just every day I was calling Cola. I was leaving her messages. I was like, Rich,
Yeah,
listen to this. Look at this. And I still send
when
you
we was
some of
sitting
them
on that panel,
occasionally.
and you was like, "There's something that who was it? Russia or somebody? They did they first ever closed circuit whatever new shit they
Mm-hmm.
about to have, bitch." I was scared, girl. I said, "Oh God, they about to nuke us. This is great." You know what I'm saying? Because you know with the bricks and stuff like that, America, like I love it here, but we ain't the best thing moving like we think we
No, we're
are.
not. And you know what? It started. I'm gonna say it started in the second round that Obama was there is when things started to kind of spiral a little bit out of control, and then Trump was crazy, and I'm gonna be real. Like I was a full blown Democrat, and I went independent. And if you would have asked me this last year, like literally, and I know this might, it's probably not not everybody's gonna agree with me, but if you'd have asked me, 4 years ago on November, would I consider voting for Trump? Hell, fuck no.
Okay, but ask
But
me now.
now, but now, but now, my mom can't stand it. She will not talk politics to me or my brother. She's like, I never thought I'd see that out of you. And she was like, what happened to my kids are half black. He's a bigot. He's a bastard. And he's this, and that. And I said, Mom, there's one thing that you have to realize. If you're not effing me, feeding me, or financing me, I don't give a fuck. You ain't hurting my family. The man is business savvy. He's a bigot. Yeah, he
And
told
know what
people
changed my
that he was
mind?
going to grab them in the pussy.
That
People
migrant
say
shit.
that.
When they
That's
started, when
nothing.
Biden started busting all them fucking migrants here or whatever and shit, when we got the enormous homeless problem going on, right? It wasn't the
Facts.
fact, and this is the thing, people get this shit confused. Migrant and immigrant are not the same shit.
Not at all.
So when they was busting these people over here, a lot of these people coming from Venezuela and all this other shit, a lot of these motherfuckers was criminals running away from shit because it wasn't nobody checking to see, are you a rapist? Do you have, nobody was doing that. You could just hop on the bus because of persecution. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on in Venezuela that all these motherfuckers here and people is hopping shit? That's when I was like, oh, I get what Trump was talking about. Everybody thought it was a joke when that nigga was trying to
Mm-hmm.
build that big ass wall. Like, oh, why are you trying to do that? Because of shit like this. The fuck? They getting all
It's a
this
big
money.
fact.
They find money for everybody except for the people. Deal with your people.
Man, I mean, damn near $500 a month I pay for health insurance. I said, you know what I want to do? I want to go outside the border, come back in and say, no, I no, I was English, no
Right.
hablas
Or
English. I don't
whatever.
speak English. I'm from who knows where. I'm from Germany. I'm from somewhere, but I don't want. I mean, get all that free shit.
But you know what they did that for though? Not trying to be funny, Diva. Because if you go and you ask any of, most of them cannot, even the African ones, because it's a mixture of them. They can't speak English, but if you ask them in their language who they would vote for if they had the opportunity to vote, they
Biden.
say Biden. The Democrats set it up that way because the Democrats is losing favor and they know that they're losing favor. So they need a new replenishment of people to try to keep a stronghold because the rest of us is like, we ain't going. Y'all is fucking
But
the gas.
let me tell you one more other thing,
Oh,
sis. I'm
wait,
gonna
can I
give you
say
another
something?
pointer on that. It doesn't have anything to do with the votes. It goes off the census. So you go and say that there's I'm just gonna say a random number, 1 million people in New York. Okay,
Mhm.
well, I just doubled it and put another 300,000 immigrants, right?
Mhm.
Or illegal immigrants, rather.
Mhm.
They count because what? They're getting stamps. They're getting the free health care. They're
Mhm.
getting the phone. They're getting the stipend. They're getting all that. So that puts their your census up to 1,300,000. So that makes it easier for them to have different delegates and different legislators and have more people to vote. It doesn't necessarily mean that they get to go and vote. They don't get a vote because they're not US citizens. But they do count on the census on who gets how many people's in each state. And it goes by state and then by federal. So, people, you would have asked me stuff like this 4 or 5 years ago. I'd have been like, what the fuck? I don't want to talk about that on a Thursday. I'm
Right.
chilling. I don't want to talk about shit like that. But I really have learned a lot
Yeah,
just
and
paying attention
Hey,
to
man.
shit.
here's the thing with the census, right? And this is why a lot of urban community don't get the help that they really need, right? They don't fill the census out.
Facts.
When they mail the census to the urban community, they won't fill them out. So when it's time for the computer to generate income for the neighborhood, if no kids is in the neighborhood, because kids grow up
That's why it went
and
off
leave
of
the
the
house.
count.
That's why
That's what, Auntie, that's
I
why they're
think they
going off
do
of
it
the count now, though.
right. That's what, and I think they do it every 10 years. I'm not sure. I'm not for sure on the number, but they do it every few years because they know people grow up and leave the house.
Yeah, but
So
if
nobody's
you think
filling out
about
the
it, look where
census.
they've put them at, Auntie. They've put them in New York. They've put them
Right,
in Chicago. They've
right.
put them in San Francisco. They put them
Hmm.
in places where it's going to be a safe haven. And what color is that state? I
Right.
rest my case. They
Exactly.
get more people. They get more people there. They get more delegates. They get more electoral votes. The more people you have, the more
Right.
electoral votes you can have.
Exactly.
So if you put them 1,300,000 in New York, you just added 300,000 people. So if you're adding another three
And
hundred
this
thousand
another
people to
thing
the
we
1,000,000 you
overlooking.
guys already had, then bam,
America
census
is a
change.
corporation. It is a corporation.
You're damn
Sis,
right it
that's
is, and
you.
it's not fair.
Hey,
Sis, that's you. Okay, good. That's you. Okay.
y'all catch me up because I don't know what y'all talking about and I don't want to come in and change the subject. So
We're
The
just talking
migrant
about the world,
thing.
basically.
Yeah.
We just talking in general.
We all
We've been
over the.
all over the place. You know me, Velvet. I come in the room and I just come in with my ADHD and that's why I always ask, what's the topic?
I
Because if
think
I
we
come in
all got a
here,
little
you
piece of
know I
chud
am like
in
the
here.
Energizer Bunny.
Just a little piece of it.
We talking about the migrants, the part that you came in as far as like the migrants and the political standing of why they're doing that. You know what I'm saying? How like we thought Trump wasn't the shit, and it's like now it's like damn we could have, things might be different with old Trumpy Trump.
I don't know. I think Truck crazy as a tick on the iron dog, but
He definitely is.
He
But I
Well,
think
I
it's
definitely
think,
is.
yeah, I don't think it's gonna be no different with whoever becomes president if we don't vote for the proper people in our state.
well,
Facts.
yeah.
yeah.
It trickles down to the little small things. People think that it has something to do with that, but it doesn't. And everybody's
Listen,
all
I
bent out of
on
shape because he's a
the,
felon. Okay,
the
well,
only person, the only reason why I would never vote for Trump is because I disagree with his standards on women rights. Like it's
that
my
kind of bothered
body,
me a
it's
little bit the other night during that did kind of
mm-mm.
bother me a little bit.
I got
I
a
mean
daughter.
crazy, and that's what it
And
is. That's
God
all it
forbid
is.
my daughter ever need that type of medical care, be it
Mm-hmm.
rape or just because she ain't mentally
Yes,
stable to
ma'am.
do so. That's her business. And should nobody be
I
able to
am
tell you
pro.
what to do with
I
your
am
body.
Right.
pro-choice for sure.
So
That's just like I feel like I need some because right now the leaders of the world, not trying to be funny, they
So
all crazy.
who
So I
came
need
up with
more
that law?
Well, Biden, well, Democrat versus Republican thoughts on that particular thing is
Because in this state,
I don't agree with Trump's feelings
right?
on
No,
women's
but
rights
see, the
on that.
reason why
I
I'm
don't.
saying this is because in this state, that is taking place now, and Trump is not in office.
He implemented that before he got out.
Yeah. And
Okay,
that's
if
what
he
Biden's been trying to
implemented it,
change.
all right, he implemented it, but who enforced it?
The states.
No,
Right,
the people that the Supreme Court, which the when the Republicans got them chairs, the Supreme Court voted to overturn Roe versus Wade. But he's trying to make it where different states can, make their own decision. I
right.
just don't personally agree with it. Like, I tell you what, if Trump get a bitch pregnant and he don't want her to have a baby, I bet you she go get an abortion.
Huh.
Right.
I bet you that.
Well, I don't know,
You
cause
know
I
what,
ain't
honestly,
seen.
that's the only part that bothers me about him is
I
that
haven't
right
even
there.
really seen a lot of pregnant teenage girls. Maybe because I'm in the South. I don't know, but and it's not as much people as in,
Who said they
inner
got to be
city.
teenagers?
But I haven't seen. No,
They
I'm
don't. You
just
don't.
saying
Yeah,
the teenage pregnancy rate was high, and now it's not. That's why I use the teenagers.
but it
I
will
don't
be
even see them
And that's
pregnant. The
evidence in the
statistics
fact
don't
that you're
went down.
right.
This. So I'm not understanding why that's even a need to even come up with that law when people ain't even having kids like that.
because all Trump laws are to support white men.
Thank you, show enough.
All of them. I can't even see the chat.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I agree. All of
Yeah. But like I said, if you'd asked me that question 4 years ago, I would have thought, hell yeah, I'm voting for Biden. I don't give a damn what he says. Because I didn't believe that, it could be as bad as it is right now. I didn't think that it would deteriorate like it is. Yeah, my mother's mad, and I was like, Mom, I'm not voting for him. I'm not. And I said, if I have to pick one of the lesser evil, it's gonna be Trump. I don't care. He's business savvy, and we need somebody that's got balls to step up to the podium because right now we look like a laughing stock
Right.
to
That Ukraine
the whole
bullshit
world.
would have never fucking happened because crazy respect crazy. That's why fucking Kim Jong and all them, they testing us. They was never they said, oh, you said don't fly over Taiwan. Oh, fuck you. And they've been flying over Taiwan. That
Hmm.
everybody in the world been saying fuck you. So that's the thing. When Trump was in office, yes, that nigga is crazy. Yes, he do. But they understood that. Like, oh, this nigga got a button too. Like he just as stupid as us. He'll push that shit. So let's all just be cool. Let's all be cool. Biden is they see is a pushover. The nigga don't when he be doing fucking interviews and he be doing these speeches and stuff. I don't even think he know where the fuck he at. Not trying to
He
be funny.
don't. I think he has Alzheimer's, to be honest.
Me too. And it's no shade. People like people shading him because he old. No, Trump old too. This nigga,
He's a brilliant man, and he deserves his flowers. But it's time for him to go sit down and enjoy the beach
and
like he
that's
likes
it,
to
and
go to the
that's
beach with his
all.
wife. He needs to go sit down and go enjoy the beach because
It's
you are not
heartbreaking to watch it
able
like
to run
he's
a
being
country.
forced. Like you
everything
being
have an ending, even a book, even life.
That's a
He's
fact.
falling. He's frail and fragile. Yes, he needs to sit down somewhere. Yeah, he do.
It's just, I
So
mean, and
would
like I
y'all
said,
feel
I
better
don't want to
with
take his
Kamala?
flowers from him at
hell
all.
no. You
I want
that
him to have his
Velvet, you know how
flowers,
I feel
but it's
about
time for
Kamala.
him to go
No,
ahead
see,
and
I'm
sit down.
independent. I'm independent. I don't. I
I
don't
am too.
even. I don't even like the Democrats. I
I
don't.
went from Democrat to independent, and I didn't go
I'm
Republican.
independent.
I want my own choice. I want to choose.
I want to hear what each person got to say, and I'm gonna vote for whoever I feel at the time might have my best interests at heart according to my living situation.
Facts.
Because I can't relate to somebody who's working right now and still paying taxes when I'm retired and we got our own issues where we retired and paid taxes and we can't get stuff that people who never paid taxes on SSI that they can get for free.
Hmm.
So I need to be
And
focusing
it's
on
even
that
more
because
sickening
that's
that the veterans are getting treated so horribly.
and
How
the
dare they?
veterans, yeah, and the
How dare
veterans,
they?
that's what I'm focusing on, the retired people, the veterans, the people who worked hard and paid taxes and then they retire or they get hurt and they make them retire. And then now you want to half-ass spoon feed us. But the people who never worked and they didn't pay taxes, but they living off my SSI tax money,
Hmm.
they get everything for free.
That's not right. And I'm struggling to pay my health insurance because I'm in the middle. I'm like middle class, so therefore I never believed it. They were saying, who it's going to hit the worst? It's not going to hit the poverty stricken because they're still going to get their stamps. They're still going to get the things they
Hey,
need. The
Osan.
rich are still going to be rich, but the
Middle class is gonna
middle
suffer.
class is what's taking it in the shorts.
But see, even
Right.
when it
Hardcore.
goes back to that with Trump not trying to be funny, that's something that Trump was trying to implement, unfortunately, and the shit that fucking happened. Trump is trying to tax the rich people. You understand? Like if you make over $100,000 a year, your
Mm.
taxes he's trying to implement well, your taxes are higher. As it stands now, the richer you are, the less taxes you pay. Us poor people pay more taxes than rich people. It's crazy as it
And,
sounds.
and and it's sad because if you look up the true meaning in the original Webster's dictionary, you look up the true meaning of the word taxpayer, we should not be paying taxes. And why on the W-2 form they got exempt? Why is that there? Why can you exempt?
See?
Or if you a contractor, like you do contract work, right? You can write off all types of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So people mad because Trump didn't get the pay, and I ain't on his side because he's very ignorant. But you know, but they mad because he didn't pay but so much taxes. But he actually told us how he did it. He said, "I follow the federal tax guideline. Y'all made it possible for me to do it."
Right. And then even with
Plus,
people
and
who
then he
look
didn't
at
even
his
the
business,
4 years that he was in there, he didn't take his pay. He
but
didn't
he's
even
also
get
in
paid
a
to be the
black business.
president.
People don't understand that. Like I was so just like annoyed by him. I didn't pay attention till after he was gone with certain shit. As far as with black business, under his presidency was the most money ever given to black business owners, whether it be grants or business loans and shit. Obama ain't do none of that shit. None of it. That's like with Camille, none of that's happening. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I'm looking at it now. When Trump was first in office, I wasn't really versed in nothing. I knew as far as like not trying to be funny, like the next go around with Camilla, I knew I ain't give a fuck about Camilla. Because if you look up at her background, Camilla has put more black people in jail than Trump has. And that's real
Mm.
shit. Her whole run in California, that's what she's known for. That movie Fruitvale Station is based on the whole Camilla shit over there. Where if you black, you just going to jail. That's why I say people be black for convenience. Somebody just do the stinky leg and we all like, come on in, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. She wanted us. No, she not. No, she not. She wanted us for the time being. And to me, it don't have nothing to do with her being mixed. It's the fact that you was mixed. And for the majority of your life, you didn't claim the black side of your mixedness until this presidency shit came around. So we're getting used again.
And they said that whenever Trump was in office, that the military got the first raise that was, a very significant raise that they've gotten in like over probably 25, 30
Right.
years.
And they speak
You
highly
know
of
what?
it.
Since okay, I got hurt in '97, right? That's when Obama became president. I lived that. So I know for a fact that we, the retired people who paid our taxes, did not get no raise for the whole 8 years, even though the rent was going up. prices was going up. We did not get an increase in our income from our tax money the whole 8 year that man was in office. I know this for a fact.
That's crazy.
We had co-pays when he was in office. Some of the senior citizens, they couldn't pay for their medicine. Like I needed this cream, the bleach, to blend my skin in from the skin graft. That was
Hey, Ocean,
$200. The insurance didn't cover that. Now I have full coverage, no copay, no deductible. I don't pay for my medication, none of that. And nobody is going to tell me because people try to say, oh, that's the Obamacare. No, it's not. Because if it was, I would have had it the 8 years he was in office.
mm-hmm.
So I'm talking experience, real life. I'm talking about during the Democratic 8 years. And Biden was
Hey,
the vice
Caribbean.
president to Obama. So I don't know what gave people the impression that he was
Mm-hmm.
going to do better.
The people that was excited about Obama ass, and that was the problem. With exactly like what you said. You know what I'm saying? Like what would make y'all think it would be any goddamn better?
So this is why that's when I learned I'm going to vote for whoever I feel for my living situation might have my best interests at heart. But that's why a lot of senior citizens was passing away. They had to eat cat food because they couldn't afford either they had to pay their rent or get their medication.
Okay, no, I'm sorry, not to sidetrack this fucking shit
Uh-huh.
because while y'all talking, I'm looking on Instagram or whatever, right? I'm just scrolling through, looking at some shit, right?
So
Can y'all tell me something? Why? Listen, I'm tired of the Kardashians. Why the fuck did Kim Kardashian get salmon, however y'all want to pronounce it, sperm injected in her fucking face? Why is people doing all this shit to stay young? Just grow old. Why would you do that?
What?
Yeah, I'm looking at
What
some
the
how to
fuck
unlock.
for?
This bitch, listen, I'm tired. I'm tired of them. Go away. Go the fuck away. Salmon sperm, salmon, however, injected sperm.
that's all I can do is laugh at that. That's all I can do is laugh at that.
That's craziness. That's why, listen, that's why fucking North want to get the fuck away. Everybody think Kanye the
So
crazy one.
what y'all think about? I've been catching these videos where these men, right, have been talking about the women with the BBLs, and they were saying they stink.
Yeah, I heard that too. But it would make sense because a doctor, like a real doctor, put the spin on, put they take on it, and they said it's true because
Yeah,
when that BBL and stuff, like you see how like they be all like taped up and stuff, they be having, I forgot what they call it. Like Diva probably knows the medical term for it, but it's some shit to get the pus out your body type stuff. Like it's blood and pus that be going in these things that the
Oh yeah, those drains.
yeah, those. So a lot of times when they heal, it's still pus residue all around. And we know like too much, like pus stinks. If you've ever had a pus situation, like when you was a kid and you sweep it, like it doesn't smell good. So imagine that in large amounts. You understand? Like, ew, that's gross.
Yeah, I never understood. I mean, they taken that whole BBL and all that other stuff to a whole nother level, man. Shit.
The men is even getting it now. That's how out of control this has gotten. There's a rapper named Bandman Kevo. I'm dead serious, Auntie. There's a rapper named Bandman Kevo. The nigga went and he had a BBL, literally. He had a BBL. And I didn't even know another thing he had a growth surgery. I didn't know you could fucking make yourself taller. This nigga really, I'm telling y'all, look him up. The nigga had a real BBL. Took that out his booty and his side, and yeah. Made a six pack. It's crazy. When the aliens really come, I don't care if y'all don't believe me about aliens. When they come and examine the earth in like 100 years or whatever the fuck, you know it's gonna be a sad thing. When they go in the dirt, it's gonna be just massive globs. It's gonna be bones and globs.
I wonder what it's gonna look like in like 20 years. Oh, you know what? That here comes Biden. He's about to address everybody.
Well, you give us the summary because I can't
Right,
listen
right.
to
Yeah.
him right now. Like I gotta get a summary because it's just sadness that they forcing this man to be president and he needs to be living his last days comfortably. He don't even know where the fuck he be at half the time, and it's sad. But yeah, like that's what they're gonna see. They're gonna see skeleton bones and they're gonna see globs, like globs in the chest area,
But you know what
globs
else?
in the area.
You
What?
know the women, the girls that got the tramp stamps, as they call them.
Mm-hmm.
Guess when you get old, do you know what that's gonna look like?
Auntie, please don't do that because I have
I
one of
know
those,
because I have
unfortunately.
one.
Okay,
I
well, do
have one.
I'm
y'all
just
know what
like I'm
that's gonna
dead.
look like when y'all get old?
It's gonna be pretty, just like my pussy when I get old. Cause my pussy still gonna be pretty.
Look, look, see, I didn't say
I'm sorry.
mama's gonna
I'm sorry.
always stay beautiful. Trust me on this.
Well,
Trust
that's what I'm
me.
saying. Anything attached to me go
Okay.
win. So I ain't worried about what it look like 40 years from now. 'Cause anything
Now
I touch is blessed.
I just, wanted to laugh a little bit. That's all.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't even go play like
Oh,
that.
and you know the ladies that got the like the tigers on their breasts when they start sagging. Yeah.
But see, you
Mhm.
have what you say, cause I ain't even claiming sagging titties. My shit go short right.
Well, ma'am, you can't just defy gravity because I ain't even got no titties and they starting to fall. Okay,
Well,
and they
mm-mm.
starting to fall. Can't
No, I
defy
ain't. I
gravity.
ain't. I'm not trying to defy gravity, but I'm just saying you have what you saying. Mine sit up nice, and they go continue to sit up nice.
Over say, damn that. Fuck gravity.
And that's on garlic parmesan wings.
What kind of weed?
Garlic parmesan.
Garlic parmesan.
That's
I'm
on
gonna
the
have to
little
try.
pizza bite.
I'm gonna
That's
have to
on
try.
Ben and Jerry.
Ben
That's on
and
all that.
Jerry.
I gotta go check this out, but I'm kind of suspect. Like in New York, they having like a lot of these unlimited crab leg buffets and shit like for $50. That's what's making me a little suspect. Like I'm scared a little bit. Like is this old shit because $50 all you can eat.
That's yeah. That's about well. No, that's a lie. Cause down here, I want to say it's about 70 something, but I don't know. I like to eat my seafood in season, but I'm also really cheap too. But because I have, and I know you live there, but the little city girl. I remember when I went to New York, I thought it was the dirtiest place in the world. And you, so like, and I'm real picky about buffets. So if I walk in that bitch and it look anything like what times, where did I go? I went to Times Square, Brooklyn, Harlem. I went to the little Chinese little place. I was really grossed out down there. I went to the Apollo and rubbed the stump in Harlem. But and that's the first time I had ever seen a bootleg movie on the street. All them street vendors, it blew my mind.
Oh my
It
god.
it blew my mind. I had
Yeah, they
never seen
everywhere.
nothing like it.
They're
And this
everywhere.
thing, I'm sorry, 'cause I'm scrolling through, and that's another thing that we gotta talk about. You know what's sad too? Because there's this lady on TikTok, right? And it's not so much sad because her mother is in a happy place. Unfortunately, her brain is a little fried because of what she went through. But I had to think. She put up a post and she was like, "My mother is my sister." So when I seen it
Oh,
at first, I'm like, "What?" And then when I scroll, I was
You on
like,
the
"Yo,
phone?
that's crazy." The she said we're sister and mother, and basically, unfortunately, her father was her mother's father. You understand what I'm
So she's
saying?
a product of incest.
Right. She's a product of that. I'm like, damn, that is sad. Like, I'm glad that
I'm
you.
sorry, I be forgetting we can't say certain stuff on.
Well, we've been on
Charge it
here
to me.
like 2 hours, so they probably not gonna catch that.
Okay.
So you good, sis. But that's crazy. But her mother is not that well though. But I could understand that she's not that well. Cause could you imagine the emotional trauma that kind of shit is?
That's what I'm saying. Your dad is supposed to be to protect you. You know, the first thing came to my mind is Color Purple. And when see, let's say one day my daddy came up and said to me, "You gonna do what your mama want." Now I got two children by my daddy.
Right.
Oh, don't get me started. Y'all know that's my movie. Oh boy, he be called Adam. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but that's yeah, I couldn't.
I like that
I don't
movie
know.
too, especially that song, Sister.
Yeah, I don't like the second one now.
I like
I'm
that
s-
song.
I don't know what they're
I
doing.
wrote Oprah in on her Instagram and told her I wanted my $20 back because
You
that
wrote that
movie
song.
sucked ass. I sure did.
Oh,
She
the
ain't
new
read it
movie?
yet.
Yeah, I didn't watch the new one. See, I knew. See, some
Mm-mm.
things don't need to be touched.
No, I wanted my money back.
I
I had
bet you
rented it on
did.
Prime and I wanted my $20 back. I
It
couldn't I tr-
confused me. It was a whole. It's a musical. Just like everything don't need to be no fucking. Like, how the fuck did you make the Color Purple into basically a musical?
Right.
ain't nothing the same.
Nothing.
Like like Color Purple is a classic. And for a white man that had directed it, I think he got it spot on. But
Yeah, Steven Spielberg did a good job. Yes, he did.
he did a very good job.
Well,
Spike Lee
he
was
did.
pissed out about it when Steven got it, but I don't think Spike could have done it better. But while we talking about movies real quick, shout out to my fake husband Denzel. I see you, babe, with the new
Oh,
Gladiator poster coming out and them great contacts making my nipples hard. Ooh.
This shit is crazy. Oh my god.
Oh my God, Denzel. Lord Pauletta.
what movie is you talking about coming out?
Glad he gonna be the gladiator and he gonna be a Hannibal in another
Oh, for
movie.
real?
Yes, ma'am. And but in Gladiator, I'm gonna have to send you the poster color because he looked like he smelled like something. I just want to lick his face. Pauletta, if you ever get a win of this YouTube video, you is a blessed
Paul
woman.
Rudd ain't going nowhere.
You is a blessed woman. And every morning you get up, I want you to tell God thank you. Cause he blessed you, baby.
You know
You's
we
a
never heard
blessed.
about no cheating scandal, no weird shit with Mr. Denzel.
Yes,
Give
we
that man
have. Wait a
He
minute.
has.
a win.
He
I
has.
Because
can't win.
I seen the interview where the man had they was talking about how long him and Pauletta been together. And he had said there's been some situations. He ain't never say he cheated. He said, well, she would probably have left me. He said, but I would never leave her. He said, but we've worked through them. And I said to myself, now I have never tipped out on my husband but for Denzel. If I could just touch I wouldn't say the hem of his garment, but if those of you who know what my mind is, you know what I'm talking
Yeah, we
about.
know where you at.
You know what I'm saying? Denzel, I'm sorry, baby. He just, ooh, Lord have mercy.
He is a nice looking man. Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Yes, he
He is.
is.
He's
Jesus.
definitely good for the eyes doing the movie. Yes, he is.
He's high.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I sent it to your Instagram, Cola.
All right,
I
I'm
don't
doing
know
it
if you
there.
can show the people what we talking about,
Yeah, show the people.
but
The
Putting on
people
it.
want to know.
Oh, you was right, Auntie. It ain't he ain't talking about shit. He reading a teleprompter.
oh, he looked like something, baby. He looked like something. My favorite Denzel is Devil
Oh
in the Blue
wow.
Dress Denzel,
Hold
and
on.
then followed by Malcolm X Denzel, followed
Yeah.
by American Gangster Denzel, followed by Training Day Denzel. I ain't met a Denzel too much that I don't like, but this here Gladiator, my God, hey,
Did you see
oh
the
Lord,
new? Did you see the new Equalizer?
of course, but it's just the looks, the different looks of Denzel.
Right, because
You
he's
see this
older
quote,
now. So he's yeah.
but baby, that don't stop nothing.
No, I know it though. I'm just saying that
Mm-mm.
he's aging very well,
Yes,
very
he is.
well.
Yes, he is, and I thank God
Everybody
for it
can't age like that.
every day.
Why is two colas up there?
I don't know. I don't see two colors.
Oh,
No,
see,
because I'm trying to upload the picture, so I'm on my phone trying to upload it because I downloaded it from my Instagram on the phone, so it comes up
Diva,
like.
is you still up here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, because on my screen I only see four people.
Yeah, I only see four people. Me and
Yeah,
Cole at the top, and y'all two are at the bottom.
she was up here, but she said she was trying to upload the picture.
Baby, why he had to have them great contacts in though? Oh my God. It just don't make no sense. Oh, it's one movie. I think it's called Mississippi
Hey,
something.
hey, Miss Boy, how you
And
doing?
Lord, the
Hey
sheet,
sis. Hey Miss
the sh-
Boy.
hey Miss Boy, hey baby, and the sheet drop and you get to see just a little smidget or something. That's say, well, to God be the glory.
Oh, y'all see it?
Oh,
Yes.
wow. Wow.
Yo,
I
he
did not
looking good
expect
in
that.
that gray though. He looking good
Hey,
in that
hey,
gray.
hey, hey, hey,
Look
watch
at
your
that.
fucking mouth. Watch your fucking mouth. You
What?
talking
What you
about
gonna
my
do? Beat me up?
husband.
What you gonna do?
You
Beat me
talking
up
about
through
my
the
husband.
TV? You gonna beat me up through the TV?
Okay. You you don't you talk too much now. You could compliment, but don't look too damn hard
Look,
now.
he looking good in that gray. That's a little
Yeah.
salt and pepperish.
My God.
Yeah,
Don't it
that's
look like he look like he smell like something nice, don't it?
88
the,
Oh my God.
November
yeah,
Is
them
that
gray
22nd.
his
contacts.
naturalness?
Yeah,
Is that what he's got the grays now?
he looks extra
He-
exotic.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
I
you
And
wonder
I
can
what
bet
kind
keep
you
of
him.
it.
I'm not.
gladiator he
I've never
gonna
been
get.
attracted to the man.
Say
Kind of
what?
gladiator.
Not Denzel. Denzel's never really been attractive to me.
Oh well, then keep it that way, baby, because he don't. That's he. Listen, listen. God made God made him for Pauletta and myself. That's our husband. That he belongs to us.
He don't belong to you
They're
Oh,
asking him questions. I'm gonna go on
and
mute
Queen
for a second.
what you call it? Your favorite troll? I thought your favorite troll had in on him too.
No, girl, no, her husband is Idris.
Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. You right.
Yeah, yeah. She married to Idris. Hey, Miss Boy, ain't it old? Don't it
but
look
I
like
don't.
something,
You know
baby?
what? I don't find him Idris. I don't see what a lot of other women see in him.
Nah, I
I,
see it. That's
don't.
fine right there. Like the wire is what did it for me. Like, ooh, yes. Mm.
Oh, he just made a fool of himself. Just stop, Biden.
What are
Just
you
stop.
talking about?
What
Biden's
happened?
addressing the addressing the UN and everything right now, and so he just said his big long spiel, and then one of the people from like Australia or something said that we've seen a lot of decline in your presence. Is this a bad thing for the United States? And he's like, did I not do this something something something? And he was meaning to say Zelensky, but he said Putin, and he goes, but I mean Putin, Zelensky. He couldn't even get it out, and the guy was just saying exactly why he was doing that. Like, you look stupid. You need to step down, bruh. You ain't stop. You just did it again. We just look dumb, y'all. He's got to go. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. He needs to step down. Good God. I'm going back
You
on
can
mute.
see the deterioration. Not trying to be funny. That's why I think he has some type of health stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? He deteriorated fast. Even though being a president, period, the pressure it makes you grow older faster or whatever. It's something else that's deeper than that. You see how what was that man? I forgot the man with the glasses that glitched out, and they the senator. I forgot what he was the senator of, and it was like, yo, let these people grow old gracefully. Let them have fun.
He probably heavily medicated.
Right, and that's what it be given. That nigga don't know where the fuck he be. Like, I'm giving I'm having a debate. Oh, I thought we was going to McDonald's.
And I don't. Yeah, and why he messing up when the speech that he needed is wrote down right in front of him.
But he messed up.
I haven't watched any of that. I'll probably catch up on it later, but I haven't watched none of it. I didn't even know this was going on right now.
Yep, Miss Boyd's ancestors getting their lick back. Like, yeah, y'all came here fucking tap dancing and playing around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no.
He just sounds stupid. He's just redundant over and over again. And you know he's reading a teleprompter. Come on.
Does anybody have a blight stone? Because I want one, and
A
but I'm
what?
trying to one of those blight stone things I keep seeing on online,
A
like it's
flat
like a
stone, like
griddle.
for the grill?
It's called a blight stone, like blight velvet blight stone.
A black stone? I don't know what the hell that is. Let me Google it. What is that?
Like people be doing like hibachi and shit on it at home,
Oh, no,
How do
hell
they
no,
heat
I
it
ain't got
up?
and I kind of want one, but I'm trying to justify the purchase because I mean, when it get cold outside, like how many times, like do I really need to go outside to make
how
pancakes? I
cold does
mean,
it really get for you, sis?
girl, listen, anything under 40 is a DEFCON
Perfect
3
for
phase
me.
in Florida.
See, that's perfect for me. Listen, I wish I could move someplace where it's like between 40 and 70. Okay.
Mm-mm.
How does it warm up?
What you mean? We only get about a good 3, 4 days of winter in Florida.
No, I'm
But them
talking
like,
about your
But you
stone,
talking
the
about
black
that black stone.
stone.
oh, I think the little thing is it's a propane tank or something that goes with it.
Oh, okay.
And then Velvet, I feel stupid. I was telling Diva too, I felt stupid last night when you was telling me Juju was live and she was telling me Juju was live. And I'm sitting here perplexed because I'm on a whole different foo-foo phone. I'm like, how the fuck? This ain't got nothing to do with this account that he blocked or whatever and shit. Why can't I see the fucking live? You understand? And
I
y'all was
didn't
talking
know
about
Velvet
Bigo.
had seen it. I was trying to call
But
Velvet
y'all
and
was talking
tell her.
about Bigo. Like that's how far from my mind Bigo be sometimes. Cause that was I'm like, this nigga ain't on no fucking live. And then Diva sent me the screenshot. I'm like, oh, they was talking about Bigo this whole time. I was stupid.
Speaking of,
Yeah, I was in there trolling.
I figured I was trying to call you and you didn't see it, so I was like, well, maybe she's seen it. Did you see how he changed tune whenever he said he goes Chief's in here or the Messiah's in here and he got all happy and then he cut the live. I screenshotted it and I went and did some investigation behind it and I found a couple people that was in his live that to be
They
maybe
gonna fuck around and find out if they keep playing like that on social media with this motherfucker knowing, motherfucker, you ain't supposed to be on Beyonce's internet nowhere. Nowhere.
Not Beyonce's internet.
Beyonce's internet. Yeah.
Girl.
Your ass supposed to be in jail doing jail shit. You didn't learn. These people is fucking dumb. These people is dumb. That's why I'm like Carbonation 2.0. Let us pray because these
because they're
motherfuckers
way worse than the one carbonation original. That's for certain.
for real. Even if he really was in there, like you think that's gonna help this nigga? You saying some dumb shit like that, knowing that everybody in there recording that don't fuck with you motherfuckers? Was that smart? Trust me, somebody probably sent that shit.
I was messing with him. I kept asking him questions. So I was like, "Is are you supposed to be painting on the wall?" I
Bless
was
you.
like,
Thank you.
grounding in your backyard, is it safe because of all of the
The shit.
stuff that's on the ground back there?" He would just kind of smirk or he'd look past it. I just knew I was gonna get kicked, but I didn't. I was surprised because they were kicking right and left, but they
Cause
didn't
he
kick me.
want the attention. That's why. I mean, Juju, all of them are boring. There's
Very.
no content there. It's boring. Like y'all wanted Nature Boy locked up. He gone now.
Yeah.
Fine. Let's
That's
find something else
nothing
to
else.
talk about.
Don't try to glorify these other whack ass little dusty tribes and make them into shit for content. Like, let it all go. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers is trying to grow a new carbonation to have content, and that's what it be giving out here with a lot of motherfuckers. Like,
If
let
they
it go.
wanted it, then if they really wanted to be relevant and still, Afro would be going live, Aya would be going live, and
Right.
Aaliyah would be going live. And I sent Cola something early this morning. I seen an article this morning where a bitch took helicopter lessons,
Yeah.
rented a fucking helicopter, flew it over to jail, and broke her man out. So ladies, if you really want to, if you really want to get your nigga free, you know,
Right.
it's
Fuck a
excuses
drone.
only satisfy the person who makes them. Bitch, go take a helicopter lesson.
Right. Fuck a drone. Fuck a drone.
Fuck it yet.
Fuck trying to mail drug or drone drugs in there and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And not trying to be funny, even like with Fufu. What I kept saying since the jump street, because Fufu got some brains up in there. They smuggled around in some shit, but it's some shit up there. Her delivery, even though that wasn't the time for that little video that she did for Dusty Nuts, bitch, you could have been partially, you could have did some paralegal shit or something at this point. Like you could have got some type of credentials or something from somebody white school. You could have the white man school. You could have got some shit to be really hyping this nigga. These little videos that you putting together, it ain't doing. And y'all better hit the streets. Y'all said that y'all would sell that cootie cat. You know what I'm saying? If shit went left, damn, none of y'all is the queen.
For real. I would think, even if they stayed covered up or whatever, they still could have went to work.
Yeah, there's so many things they could have did. That's like how like a little bit back, y'all they went for some government assistance though. That ain't the white man shit to y'all. Government assistance. Y'all okay with that?
That's
So why not be
Babylon.
okay with the
That's
economy?
Babylon.
Right. But they fine with them Babylon food stamps because they ain't got to work. You understand what I'm saying? Like, no, you better
Mhm.
get to clicking them heels on the street. And like what Velvet said, it's fucking flying lessons don't take that long. That nigga gonna be there for a
Mm-mm.
while. You have enough time. Let's see how real right y'all are that y'all be trying to talk about we us Babylonians ain't with the shits. We want to see. Y'all supposed to really be that deal. Y'all, this is y'all time to prove all that shit that y'all was saying is for real. You know what I'm saying? That
I
melanin,
mean, they can Shawshank Redemption this shit if they want to.
yeah. It's
Get
so
up. I
much
mean, listen, Andy Dufresne only had a rock chisel and a poster of Farrah Fawcett up. And every decade he would replace the poster with a new woman. He crawled through how many miles of shit till he got the freedom. If
okay.
Andy Dufresne can, so can the threeses. I'm just saying.
Exactly. Trying to play in our faces. We
Yeah, if
don't
he
want
wanted to get out, he could have been out. He God.
that's what I thought they was gonna do. I thought they was gonna get to tunneling or something.
Right. Like, I think people keep forgetting that we are not talking about a regular man. We are talking about God in the flesh, and
Right.
we are living in his reality. He ain't living in ours.
Right. Jesus is not pleased.
Y'all not keeping the knowledge. They're not keeping the knowledge. And like, you know what?
This boy,
It's probably
I used to
because
think Joker had some sense too. She the friedest of the fried out of all of them. With that fucking 1970s black exploitation talk, like bitch, that shit is even before your time. You jive
girl,
crazy. Y'all
that's that baby.
along with the cracker. The
That's
cracker.
that baby. That's that baby. The torment and living in whatever reality of what really happened to that baby
Yep,
is eating her ass alive. And I
sure
thank God
is.
that I don't understand what it is to have a stillborn. And I can only well, I can't even imagine what it would what it would be like to have a stillborn under normal circumstances. So to add, extraordinary circumstances to it, such as being in a cult, drinking alcohol. I mean, and women drink alcohol while they pregnant. Some people drink a glass of wine. Some women still just full fledged fucking alcoholics. Some women don't even know they pregnant and drink alcohol. I don't believe that the alcohol is what done it, but I do think the stress and the lack of prenatal care,
The
and I
lack of
really think
The
nutrition.
sexual
the
deviants are getting twisted up
uh,
and bust down.
right. I mean, let's face it. Like even something as BV, that can be, God forbid that it really is herpes nation, and you trying to birth the baby through the birth canal. A baby could come out blind from
Yes.
going through a vaginal wall with herpes. The baby could
And then
lose its sight.
imagine you being with somebody because I felt like her and Solar really wanted to be together. I'm not even gonna hold you. Now imagine thinking you having a baby that you wanted with a person that you wanted, and then this demonic ass old nigga says no, fuck that. You understand your baby is a demon and tells you this daily and then forces drinks down your throat when you know that you want to do the right thing as a parent. Like that shit is eating her. Like I didn't say I've had a hand in this shit too. I didn't protect my child. Like
Right.
left.
I agree
Right.
with you there, 100%.
All of it. All of that. All of that. And then I really think that they didn't try to get her to a hospital in a timely fashion. I think that they would go try to do a home birth and
Mm-hmm.
make it
They was, remember with
content.
7? You don't remember, sis?
I
That's what
do.
they was
I
trying to
do.
do. Yeah, 7, and that's the thing. 7, where has 7 been? Diva,
She
get on
went
here.
MIA after that.
Right, disappeared because you know, 7 know the truth. So
And
that's the
now,
only person that hasn't spoke up, that had went radio silent when they after that shit. It ain't no social media shit. It ain't no clout chase. It ain't no interviews. It ain't no fucking
mm-mm,
nothing. And that baby was dead for at least a month before it was even that, because the way her belly was, nobody
yep.
had a right angle or no type of angle looking belly, like a
Mm-mm.
squarish belly and shit like that. That
Well,
boy.
I
Mhm.
mean, the baby could have died in utero because nobody was telling her to count her kids. But I mean, it could have been a simple fact of just being in labor for too long. The placenta
Right,
could have detached from the uterus. That's dangerous. That's instantaneous for a baby to pass away. I mean, all types of, like, think about the complications that you can experience in a hospital,
right.
and then think about trying to birth a baby two
In
hours
the
away from the
jungle.
closest hospital in a fucking jungle, just so your master teacher can have content.
Right,
Anything could have possibly happened to that baby. And I think Solar really know, but because he is different for a man. You don't have this baby in your body.
right. But the craziest shit though, Velvet, even though you say that, you're right, it is different from a man. When the shit went down, it was like they was trying to afford. That's another thing. Zoka didn't get like the proper time to grieve. Like when like Solar literally stole his time to grieve. Because remember when the dudes was all trying to be around him, like we're being brotherly support, and he was like, I just get away. I need to process this. Why don't y'all just leave me alone? And then here goes Nature Boy making Zoka get up there with the wives, and they next to him like, oh, everything is all right. It's all right. It's all right. No, it's fucking not.
No, because he had them girls to trick her into believing that that's what she was supposed to be doing. You got to think Zoka's in the mind frame that she's pleasing God by doing what she's being asked to do. She is the worst out of all of them, and I believe that baby is the nail in the coffin for
A
her.
first class. Listen, I'll be
And
right
it
back. I'm gonna make pop some nuggets real quick. Y'all hold it down.
Okay, and I don't think it. I think if Zoka don't get some deep, my sister, my biological sister, who I haven't spoken to in years, so y'all keep her in prayer. Me and her had babies 9 months apart. Her baby was born, I want to say December 12th or 11th. She passed away at 2 weeks old on Christmas morning. It fucked my sister up so bad that
What's
she
that
has yet
noise?
to have any that squeaking noise.
Yeah.
That's my swing, girl. I'm out
Oh,
here in my yard. Let me stop swinging. You can hear the birds too, and the crickets, and the
yeah.
cicadas. Um, but yeah, it fucked my sister up so bad. Oh my god, she ain't been right since. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we are all blessed to not have to have that experience to necessarily. Unfortunately, she do, but to have that experience and be in a fucking cult, God bless her because, oof, and to be young, it's horrible.
I
I
can't
wouldn't
even
wish that on
imagine.
nobody.
I don't wish nothing that any of them went through on nobody. They're messed up for life.
Yeah. And I can imagine that being the case for anybody who's lost a child to a certain degree. Shit, I know grown people who have lost grown children and they ain't been right. You got to sit up here and think about the what if.
Right?
What if I would have did this? Every year, I imagine for my sister, every year that they start sitting out Christmas decorations got to be the worst 3 months of her life. Every year. Every year. Because her baby died Christmas morning.
Mm,
So seeing the lights, seeing the decorations, that got to be triggering. And
for
Zoka had
sure.
her baby. Zoka was due on Christmas, if I'm not mistaken.
I think
And
you're
it went
right.
until around a couple days after New Year's is when, like, maybe a week after New Year's is when they came and told us what happened to Zoka baby.
Because we kept saying, "Where's Zoka? Where's Zoka?" I remember us saying, "Where is she? Where is she?" Nobody's seen her, you know?
When I was having my twins, I was able to push the first one out, and the doctor told me to stop pushing the second one because his bag hadn't broke. See, complications. Yeah, have y'all heard about the story of the young lady in Atlanta, whose child was decapitated in the hospital, tried to hide it from her?
Oh, yeah. What happened with that?
Well, I mean, I guess she's still pursuing the lawsuit, but the details from what I read were pretty fucking horrific. So she was having a vaginal birth, and when the doctor ripped the baby head off, no, well, ripped, they knew the baby was dead when they took her in for a C-section. So basically, when they did the C-section, they delivered a torso.
That's crazy.
Say what, son? Yes. They delivered a torso, and then they put her legs up and then got the baby's head out vaginally.
Mm-mm.
And then they wrapped the baby up real tight and made her and her boyfriend look at the baby through the glass because they were going to hide the fact that the baby was decapitated.
How did
And
they find out? Do you know?
the funeral home called them when they received the baby's body
Uh huh.
and asked them did they know the condition, because you got to be able to prepare the body, right?
Yeah.
And I imagine it's got to be real hard to prepare two different pieces of the body.
Right.
Right.
And it's a baby. So I imagine that's probably, and they wouldn't have never known had the funeral home not said nothing. And God bless that girl because that's her first child.
Mm.
She got to live with that shit forever. I couldn't imagine getting pregnant a second time. I would be terrified.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. And then not to get off topic, but let
No,
me
you
tell you,
good.
I can keep dropping the ball because I'm looking on Instagram because I guess people, they doing their clips and summaries of what took place or how it, or what's going on right now. You know what he called Camilla? Y'all
What?
want to hear what he called Camilla? Vice President Trump.
Ah!
You
Shut your mouth!
It's on what's this? Who's this? Hollywood Unlocked? Yeah. He called her. Let me see. They probably got a video clip because you know how they be clipping. Let me see. Hold
Oh
on.
my! I
Hold on.
went in the bathroom.
Hold on. Hold on.
Let's start there. Number one.
Wait, let me turn this off real quick. Let me
it's
take.
an echo.
Yeah, because it's however I'm doing. Okay, let me get out of that other stream. Yeah, because that other stream, though, I decided it wanted to activate. Okay.
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she's not qualified to be president. So let's start there. Number one. The fact is that the consideration, look,
Did you
Oh
hear
no, I
that?
dropped. Am I still here?
Y'all heard it?
Am I still up here?
Yeah, you
Okay.
still up there. You heard it?
Yeah.
Y'all need me to play it again? Because that shit, or I gotta download. Matter of fact, that's what I would fucking do. Because y'all need to
You on
see
the
it.
phone with your mama? Oh,
Hold on,
I
I'm
got to
about
call my
to
mother-in-law now.
download it. Because that's bananas. That's bananas. And people think that he's still competent enough to be a president. That nigga don't know. It's not funny, but like yo, that takes the cake.
I'm reading it now on ABC.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah, he.
funny.
It's time for Buddy to take a seat.
Yeah, it's over with.
Oh shit, y'all! What is a natural um like a water peel, like a natural root that's water? Cause my God, my feet keep swelling so bad because this heat.
I don't really. I gotta look that up because like most of the stuff like that I be
You
knowing.
can get, I don't know nothing about nothing natural, but you can take a Midol that has a diuretic in it.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. Good looking. Because I've tried hawthorn root and I've done the water pills itself, but they don't really work that good. I mean, this is a special report where they made it a big deal that he was gonna stand up there all by himself. Shit, he done fumbled the ball more than once during this conversation here. And he's talking about some really important stuff and fumbling hardcore. Damn. We just look stupid. They're probably just waiting. We're sitting ducks, just waiting to get nuked.
Oh God, I pray that ain't the case.
Hold on, y'all. I'm putting a clip together because this shit is bananas. Hold on.
Can I just say that Kiki's palm? Why you putting that clip together? Kiki Palmer, little boy, is the cutest little thing ever, and he make me miss my baby being this little. Lord have mercy, with his little cute self. Enjoy Pop Pop now, baby, because it go by way too fucking fast.
Sis,
Way too fucking
wait, who you
fast.
telling? Because it already is like I didn't even tell y'all, which I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do when he graduate high school. When he
I don't even want
graduated
to think
high
about it.
school, I was holding the tears back. First of all, I really bitch cried when he started kindergarten. I was
Baby,
like,
I did too.
I bitch cried. I was like sniffling, and I was like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "He's getting big. He's little." You know what I'm saying? And then when he graduated, like, I wasn't sad. I was happy crying, but I was like trying to not. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Yo, he's fucking tears." I'm like, "Oh my god, oh my god, he's growing up.
I
He's growing."
can't stand it. I can't stand it. My baby will be a junior in high school next year. My baby, my little
That's
boy,
what I'm gonna do, Velvet. I'm like,
my
"Oh my god."
sunshine, my little chipmunk, my little juicy little jaw baby. Lord
Right.
help me, Jesus. I, if school start next month, bitch, I am a mess.
That's why I'm scared. I'm like, he gotta grow up, but I'm like, damn. And then I'm like, this world, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just be like, it's a lot.
And I got a 9-year old, but it ain't nothing like your first. You know what I'm saying? This my baby. I was 23 when I had this little boy. I was a
Oh.
baby too. I can't stand it. And now he got a little mustache. Oh God, I can't. Oh, and
And
that's
then
all
pop
keep.
up with that grown shit. That's why I said like when people be saying like your mom or your dad is really your first love or whatever and stuff. Because remember what I told you of it? That shit shocked the fuck out of me. Like, how do you even know how relationships go, little 5 year old? You understand? Even though I'm not your, you're breaking up with me, but I'm not your people. I'm married to your daddy. You understand what I'm saying? But that blew my mind. He was like, "You baby messed the game up. I'm breaking up with you. You're never gonna get married."
Mm,
What? Joke's
mm,
on you. I'm
and
married to your daddy. Like, how you feel about that? And then I went to tease him when he was going to sleep, right? So I was like, I don't know why you said I'm never gonna get married because I'm married already. I'm married to your daddy. And he was like, I don't. You're not gonna make me cry. I don't care. Y'all hear? That's good. Where everybody go? Hold up.
I'm here.
Okay,
I'm
that's
here.
it. I was like, how does he? You know that?
I'm
You know?
here.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm listening to stuff on the TV while you're getting the
Okay.
clip
Okay.
together.
Yeah, my phone at 18%, and I done ate while I was I oh my God. I I really don't like talking politics. That's why y'all ain't really heard me say too much about it. But
Now we about to laugh politics.
ooh, it's a lot. It's a lot.
And I ain't doing too much editing. I'm taking the clip out like I screen recorded it. But y'all understand it ain't too out of place. But it's like they gotta let this man go. They gotta let him. Is funny, but it ain't funny. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let me say which is
It's
good.
dangerous. It's dangerous for us as a
Very.
collective.
I'm
It's
about to drop
dangerous.
down and go call my mother-in-law. Me and her was having a good little heated debate about this the other week. But I
Okay.
don't know. I don't know.
Hopefully this is in the minute bracket because like I'll be uploading on the minute thing on here.
Yo, this is scary. He
Yeah.
Well, while we waiting on the clip to load, let me tell y'all a little something about my gardening this year. So I don't have a traditional garden like I've been having the years past. I kind of just had a wild throw it out there and see what the fuck happened garden. So my daughter had a pumpkin project last year, and I thought we were supposed to be decorating a real pumpkin, but it was supposed to be a foam pumpkin. So the pumpkin literally has been sitting outside my house since last October. And January I put it January, February I put it in the bigger part of my yard and let it naturally disintegrate. Now I have a field full of pumpkins on the side of my house. Ain't that crazy? Am I still here?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was
Oh,
like, dang, that's crazy.
it is. I and a little $4-5 pumpkin. And then I compost almost everything. I have a huge compost container. And so you gonna have like little seeds, of course, because you ain't picking everything out.
Mm-hmm.
So randomly, I just started getting watermelon patches all over my yard wherever I dumped the compost at. So I am up to my seventh watermelon this year.
Damn. I wish.
And then I have a bunch of cherry tomatoes that started growing out of my flower pot, and I took them out and replanted them on a trellis or whatever. And I made the best spaghetti last week with them tomatoes. I had some celery that I had bought from the store, and I literally call it my scrap garden. And I threw the celery down, and I be damn if it ain't grow back. And so I've been picking off them couple bunches of celery all summer long. My kids bought me a plum tree that I wanted for Mother's Day some years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a new yard man right after I planted it, and the motherfucker messed around and chopped it down to be about 3 inches. Now it's about 14 to 18 feet high, and I got 73 plums
Mm-mm.
off my plum tree.
Do
I
you
have
take
had
it? Does your family eat it, or you take it to like a farmer's market?
no, I made jelly out of it. And we ate most of it. My muscadine grapes have come in, and they should be ready probably about late August, early September. And my peach tree has produced for the first time this year. So I got about 14 peaches off of that. My pecans have come in. I'm ready to get them off. And my orange tree just started blooming again out just randomly. So now I got a tree full of oranges and lemons and limes.
My gosh.
I've had a really productive gardening year, and this is I haven't put any work into it for once. And things have just
That's
started
why I want to live in
growing.
the country because I want to be able to just pick shit and eat it. Like you understand? Like that is beautiful.
I love it. And Cola, I am trying to figure out how to get you this soursop tree.
Oh yes, please, thank you. We'll
I
talk.
if I
We'll talk on the back end and think we're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it
Cause
together.
I don't know if y'all have like hardware stores like we have them down here, but Lowe's has them. I want to say they're like $15 if anybody is looking for one. Cause
Oh,
I got
really?
three.
Oh, I'm gonna check it out then. Because if that's the case, you know what I'm saying. Even though, like, I live in the hood, but I could plant a tree somewhere and ain't nobody gonna care because people be
You
planting
can keep it in the pot, and if you got like a
in the house.
patio or a terrace,
Now I ain't got no patio and terrace. Like, I ain't
you
that
got
New York. So
oh
I'm gonna have to do like what the folks be doing because they're not gonna know what the fuck it is anyway. Because people be planting.
well, worst case scenario, you tell me how to dry these leaves, and I will pluck them, dry them, and mail them
Thank
to you.
you. That I can do definitely.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
listen,
you
y'all. We
fit.
got the clip. Why we gonna watch the clip real quick? This is downhill for us, unfortunately. But watch this.
Consideration. Look, I
Grow
wouldn't
that
have
beautiful
picked Vice
beans with it.
President Trump to be vice president, that I think she was not qualified to be president. So let's start there. Number one. The fact is that the consideration. Look, I'm beating Putin. We got to worry about it. Anyway, Mr. President, I'm better. You are a hell of a lot better. And now I want to hand it over to the President of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. He's going to beat President Putin. President Zelensky. I'm so focused on beating Putin, we got to worry about it. Anyway, Mr. President, I'm better. You are a hell.
Hey, bro. 050. Hey, China. How
That's
you doing? Why
fucking
not subscribe to my
crazy.
brother? Please subscribe to my brother. Do you see that bullshit?
What is Jason Lee's thing? My brother's like, where's the clip? I was like, let me. What is Jason Lee
Oh,
saying?
Hollywood Unlocked.
Okay.
Yeah. The nigga called Camilla fucking Vice President Trump, talking about if I didn't think Vice President
I
Trump.
hear your hints. I hear your hints. I hear you. He on the
Huh?
phone. All I hear him.
I
I'm sorry.
heard him loud and clear. I got his
I'm
message.
sorry. I thought I was muted. I was telling my husband. I heard him. I heard him telling
You got
somebody
me
what he wanted.
confused. You can't be doing that. You know how my brain be working. I'm like, huh?
I'm so
Thank
sorry.
you,
I
bro.
apologize.
But no, how the hell you don't know who Camilla is? This is what I mean. They got him up there and he don't know where the fuck he's at and what's going on. And then you got the nigga in Ukraine. We in war because of this motherfucker. You calling this nigga Putin. So then when people correct you, that's not Putin. Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah, because I got Putin on the brain because I'm trying to win against Putin. You don't even know who the fuck you. Oh, my God. The nigga really not here. The nigga gone, y'all.
I'm starting to wonder
He's
is
super
the
gone.
I'm starting to wonder is the rumors of Alzheimer's or Alzheimer's, or however you say it.
Are
I'm
they
wondering
true?
is that true?
That's what it's given because all of that shit there is signs of fucking Alzheimer's. Excuse me. Even the glazed look in this nigga eyes. That nigga don't know where the fuck he be. They wake this nigga up, put clothes on him, and then say go out there. And
You
because
know
they
what?
know
But
because
like
he
I
know how to read, they want
said,
to read the teleprompter. He don't even know what's going on.
that's why I say, why don't he just, why doesn't people that actually really love him just say, hey, it's time for you to sit down, buddy?
Right, where's his wife at, Diva? Don't he got a wife? Like, what?
Yeah.
Where's she at? Because now y'all not gonna do like, especially like my husband. If I feel like he in the early onsets of Alzheimer's or whatever and stuff, we need to be building whatever little bit of memories that we got left and shit before he don't remember me no more.
I really do think that after what has happened today, even though and I probably am the only non-supportive of Trump in this room, I think that we'll probably have Camilla in office until the election time. I think they probably get ready to fast track him sitting down.
Yeah, they have to. After this, they ain't got no choice to. You get what I'm saying?
They
Where it's
got
like,
to, man, because this ain't safe. It ain't safe.
But I mean, and this I don't like. I argue with somebody. Well, I wouldn't even argue about God, my belief in God either. But I don't really like talking politics. That's probably the one thing I don't like talking about. Like, but this Cola page. I'm just saying, if I get quiet, y'all, that's why. Cause politics just ain't my thing.
that's all right. It
I,
ain't really mine either. But I get where you coming from. Where it's like sometimes things just be too heavy, but it's this shit is funny and sad at the same goddamn time, and this is why I
I'd
mainly
agree to that. I
Trump.
agree to that. It is. It's horrible. It's
Yeah,
horrible because I mean, and then I hear Deepa making comments like we gonna get nuked. That shit terrifies me. But then I take it back to the word, the Lord did say and give us a sign of the end of the times that we wouldn't be able to tell the changing of the seasons and all kind of little things that y'all don't want to hear me preach. But yeah, this is a lot. That's all I can say is this is a lot.
mm-mm.
I
I
didn't
would
even
not
know
have
this was
believed it if
going
I
on till
didn't see
y'all
it.
said it.
I would not have believed it, and I'm like, because most of the time Hollywood Unlocked, they'll have a picture or something, but then they'll have the video. So when I told y'all what it said in the picture, that's the first thing I seen. I was like, oh, there's video. Nah, this nigga really said that shit.
I hate these pyramid schemes when people be like, "Hey, just come join this." I can't. No, I can't.
He's fumbling over his words. He can't even make a
Okay, cause
conversation.
now I got to go watch it. I'm a listen to y'all, but I got like every time Diva say something, I jump and I'm sitting up here trying to read like the closed captions, and I got to see what the fuck going on. I'm gonna be right back.
All right, come back.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I
You have
it's
to keep me
hard because
updated,
it's
but
like to
I
watch
like
him.
I'm getting the clips off the thing. That's how I'm gonna do it because I can't sit and
I'm
watch
yeah,
the
I
whole.
got to see it. I got Cause every time Diva holler, I be like, I jump.
I asked my other brother where the AI summary is.
It's disheartening that they're not making him stop. Don't make a mockery of him. He's been a good
Right,
person up until now. You just got to go sit down. You can't handle this. This is
right.
it's time for
I
you. It's
can't
You know,
handle
niggas
this.
presidency, not trying to be funny, but it's like y'all should have sat him down when he had some of his faculties still together. This is how he gonna go out. This is the note he gonna go out on, and that's the only thing people gonna remember.
mm, it's really sad. It's really sad.
It's yeah.
Here he goes to talk about more children in the United States of America killed by a bullet. Sit down. See, now you just and getting irate and putting his hand in his fist. Come on now. Cut
Right,
it
and
out.
it's even that fist be weak. Like not trying to be funny, but it's like the world can't take us serious. And that's the thing I don't like. With Trump, like niggas listen, we seen Trump and Putin's interaction. Nobody was playing with Trump. Nobody was playing with him. Not Kim Jong Yi, whatever the fuck his name. People was like, nah, this nigga just as wild as us. Remember the first time, I don't know if you seen it when the first time Putin met Biden. That nigga son Biden the first time. That nigga didn't want to shake that nigga hand. When you
And
parallel
most
that
and you know how he was he's
Putin,
such a
they like
coward.
the best friends. They was
They
cool as fuck.
put the Chinese flag up and down San Francisco while he drove through the United States. They had his flag on every pole down the block for
See what I'm saying?
whatever that
He a
man
joke.
name is.
Yeah.
But why would you do that? Now,
Right.
if you wanted to put it up like they've put the American flag and the Jewish flag or something like that, like they've done that. But why would you not put our flag up there? You're gonna put the whole China. I mean, the whole like mile block long. He
What
was.
the fuck is my phone doing? Mhm. Nah, but yeah, we are the joke right now, and the more that we got him sitting there because of pride or whatever, we look crazy.
We look at exactly.
We look like Oprah season,
Yeah. Watch
and that's what
all
people
the
don't. Trump got a
conspiracy
lot of
theorists.
shit with him, but it's like you said earlier, it's who's the lesser of the two evils or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I would rather that because the world would not be playing with us like that. The whole shit that's going on in Palestine and stuff. Them up nigga, but listen, we got shit to just demolish people whole thing. They know Biden ain't doing nothing, ain't using nothing. There's a possibility that Trump would push that button, and that's why people don't play with this nigga. Charger. Okay, pop here. But that's yeah, and that's my whole thing. Where it's like you gotta have motherfuckers that's on the same type of timing, and what's his face ain't on the timing. Where did I put the fucking charger?
For real.
Wait, that's not the charger, Papa. Ew, excuse me. Say excuse me. That burp was ridiculous. Yeah. I don't know why you want to hang with me. But anyway, yeah.
I just don't
Right. They
get it.
rather take care of other countries than here. And he's so worried about, and that's what I'm feeling like you's got all this Alzheimer's onset. Maybe that's why you made that decision with this migrant shit. Because it serves no purpose. Immigrants, I'm for immigrants all day. Because these people are consciously coming here to make the country better and make themselves better. Niggas is in New York robbing old people and shit on the nice little bikes that we get that they using to pay for them bikes and scooters with the stipend that they get. The fuck? The cartel is here. We have a whole new gang here. New York had enough gangs. We got enough gangs here. The motherfuckers steal people's phones, empty their accounts, and send that shit back to Venezuela. That's what y'all did. The fuck? I'm trying to find some shit because they got some. I gotta ask D Spot, my bro D Spot, because they had some shit called chat summary on here. I don't know if it's on here or if it's on the StreamYard. And it'd be funny because it's some AI shit where it'll summarize what the hell was going on this whole live. But it should be accurate and funny at the same time. But I don't know where it's at. I'm gonna have to look around. Where the fuck is? Let me see. Is it in private chat? Everyone in the chat. What's this? No, it's not there. I'm sorry, but like when people be doing stuff on their other thing, instead of me asking them like, "What? How do you do that?" I be last minute wanting to do shit and see how things work, and then I don't be knowing. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck going on? Hold on, maybe it's here. I need to just ask my homeboy. Yeah, I'm gonna just ask him because I can't find it. Right, Miss Boy, I want to really see, and I can't find where it's. I gotta ask D Spot where it's at, cause I don't know. Let me see what's in settings. No, or maybe I'm, you know what I'm saying, cause I'm not bougie. Maybe they got the bougie one. Maybe they got the higher. I only got the $25 StreamYard, and that's the farthest I'm going. Until like my shit is jumping. You know what I'm saying? It struggled today for me to even put that shit on because I was like, I'm keeping it on free StreamYard. I said, no, fuck this because I don't got time to be paying $20 a month and I don't go live enough. That's the crazy shit. Like I don't go live enough to be paying for somebody's StreamYard. It came up when you came in. Let me see something. Let me go let me go off my account and go in my other account. Let me see. It didn't come in for me, Miss Boy. Maybe it's only for Apple users or something. You got an Apple phone, Miss Boy? Cause I don't see it. I came in on some other account and all it got is my I'm always out the loop. Well, listen, y'all. I'm about to take this shit down. We've been on here 3 hours. It's been a blast. Thank y'all for the people that came and showed love, you know what I'm saying, and support. Love all of y'all. Cola gang all day. You know what I'm saying? Be safe. Stay sucker free.
All right. Talk to you later. You know I'll
All
be
right.
checking on you. So I'll
All
talk to
right.
you later. All
All
right.
right. Love y'all. Bye.